Fuck!
Wasn't me this time.
It was Dan this time.
Wasn't me this time.
We have a newcomer.
Oi,
Get
Ken!
in there.
Get
Howdy
in the
ho.
shot. I guess I
Introduce
should get in the
yourself.
shot.
The name's Terry. I think I get a name for my guy. Fuck!
Don't worry about that
Names
yet.
is
Your guy hasn't
awesome
been
and
introduced
I'm
yet, but you
here
can
to
think
say
about that in the meantime.
I will
Slap
figure
your
it
ass
out.
in a major
His
way.
name is
What are you
Little
doing on
Fucker.
What are you
Meanwhile,
doing
we
in
have
my
someone over
basement?
here.
Get out of
We have
here.
someone over here quoting Game Grumps.
Get out of here!
Also,
Also, certain
be a
someone's off
stalker.
camera.
They're well aware of our absolute shit camera setup. It's the best we can do. I'm sorry.
Better cut that out.
I'm going to invest in your new camera.
Nah, mate. Well, no. The thing is, that's fine. Like, the webcam itself is fine. It's just the placement that's fucked.
To get you a better camera that's able to like have a better zoom out and everything else, and also better
Oh
quality.
no! It just needs a better. It just needs to be pointed somewhere. It just needs to be put somewhere else in the fucking room.
But we don't know.
Like if they were put in that corner there, it'd be fine because we get all of us.
But then that would block the way to the kitchen.
Exactly.
That is indeed a problem.
Yes.
And we kind of need to go there. That's where I keep my food.
Yes, and if we knocked that wall down, we could be farther away and all be in the shot.
Yeah,
but
we
if
would all
but
look
that
But
very
if, we,
small.
but if we knock that wall down, one, I'd be without a thermostat. Two, the landlord will be pissed.
Yes.
Also, good news. I'm actually wanting to do YouTube myself, so this is good educational time for me.
See, this is why you become a feudal lord and then usurp the position of the landlord. And
Revolt!
Puts on Pinochet helmet. Sorry, Pinochet beret.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this at the risk of me sounding like an idiot here. What the fuck does Dave's fault mean? Because
God wills it.
okay, okay. Thank you for the
Yeah, Dave's fault literally translates to God wills it.
Got it. Okay. God, I could have used that in so many scenarios.
And it was used for the fucking worst reasons.
Maybe. I'll fucking do it again.
So,
Or
to
now
give a
for
quick
fun.
recap for both the viewers and Terry,
Howdy ho.
it's been a little bit. So,
It's only been like 2 weeks.
it's been a little bit. Van and Alera were tasked with going from the northern country of Ransilva to the next country down, Valara, to help the king with a slight problem with one of his cities just seemingly...
Just coming over all dead like.
Essentially, yes, everyone just going absolutely missing. As it turned out, zombie outbreak.
Sorry. It's just coming over all dead like.
For fuck's sake, God.
Fucking dead in the first 5 minutes.
They're fucking dead, Jim. So sad.
Continue.
he's dead, Jim.
Continue.
Well, as it turned out, zombie outbreak. So with the help of a few survivors, they managed to track it down to a necromancer by the name of Lekon, and absolutely decimated him in a wizard duel. Pointing the win.
1-on-1.
But there was also a few other problems, as he was using an item called the Wand of Orcus, which has caught the attention of our resident lizardfolk vet. Lynn has a lava piano. She'll be playing with it throughout the episode.
Nintendo Lava.
Oh, you need a pencil.
Yes, I need a pencil.
You need the pencil.
It's fine. I have many.
But there was also
He needs
a certain-
Wolverine.
and also destroyed a monster that was related to one of the survivors.
Oh, you poor bastard.
You poor bastard. Again, absolutely stomped him.
Stop it.
We saw him coming.
Mages. OP. Please nerf.
Later.
Well, with that done, as they exited the city, they saw that the army had come and built a blockade around the city, and a few
And then I just fucking walked out and said, that's good.
had gone in to investigate, leaving these two and the survivors, and that's where we're picking up. What would you like to do? You're standing right outside the gates of the city with the blockade. A few soldiers have gone in to investigate. There's you. There's the 20 people from the church, including the 2 dwarves.
I think we persuaded the dwarves and Alabaster to come along.
Yes.
So that they could,
Yes.
get paid.
It's up to you.
For helping us out, because they didn't know what sort of danger that they were going to be getting into.
Yes. Meanwhile, we have Lynn over here doing her best Chewbacca impression.
No, that's not Chewbacca.
You sound like Chewbacca.
No, that's Goose.
No, so there's Goose. Train. Goose on a train.
What the?
There's this beautiful thing in linguistics. It's the difference between count and mass or adjectives. There was a goose on the train versus there was goose on the train. Goose on a train.
No, the best is Big Smoke.
Like, I don't have the voice for that right now.
This is what happens when you play with shit posters.
Yup. Yeah, I'm a resident Filthy Frank shit poster, so be ready to welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
It's time to stop.
We're not.
It's time to stop.
Time this time. No more pizza.
Where are your parents? Who are your parents?
Jesus Christ. Called child
And
protection.
they've suddenly turned into Christian Bale's Batman.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
I got bad enough for to hang myself.
Anyway, let's try to.
If you're feeling suicidal, you've come to the right place.
Ravioli, ravioli, what's in the pocket only?
Anyway.
Just fucking do it!
Am I dead yet?
Okay, get it out of your system.
I'm so dead.
Get it out of your system.
Get laid, you fucking idiot!
His name is Chin Chin. Okay.
You're good.
Now that I'm lightheaded.
My
my
filthy
headache
frame
has been
battery will
worsened.
recharge in a half hour.
God damn it.
All right, I'm good.
Yes, I do believe you were correct. You
I
did
have hopes.
persuade them. So, this is where you stand. Outside the gates.
I think we're supposed to shake a leg to get back to, well, the people who employed us to do what we're supposed to do.
Yes. Shall we? And we start going back to the river.
You remember the way. Takes you a few hours to get back to the river.
Because I'm a wanderer.
Yeah, the wanderer.
So yeah, what are we gonna do about that dinghy?
There's a slight problem that you have 20 other people with you.
Well, they don't have to be following us. We only talked to the dwarves
Right.
and Alabaster, and if they have places to go, I mean,
Okay, so let me
yeah, if we have 20 people,
roll this.
that would be an incredible entourage for
Never
couple-
mind.
a couple of Staleys.
Before you... Okay, so, just to recap, you have Alabaster, Anna, the dwarves, Thor and Cauldron, and
I'm Thor. You're Thor Williford.
all the other people, all the other few survivors from the city. And Alabaster turns to you and says, "So where are you headed now?"
Back to the capital.
Angel Spires.
Yes, that place.
Oh, well,
Can't believe I remembered that name.
Fucking knows I couldn't.
well, all I can say is good luck to you. We're, can't speak for them, but I know that I'm, guess I'm going to head back. Oh, God.
Please hold. Banana, banana.
I lost my train of
Wait a
thought.
minute.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Are we going to have to take a rowboat over open water?
No, there's a river.
Yes.
Everyone
But we were.
upstream.
Yes, but before that, we were on a ship.
Yes. We took We went from the top continent. Whose name escapes me. We'll put it in post.
Ran Silva.
He won't.
I'll say it. Ran Silva.
Yeah. So we went from where we were at
Mhm.
to
Angel Spires.
to a port town.
Mhm.
You went
Took
to,
a ship-
Okay, you went.
Took
you,
a ship. Took a ship down to another port town to talk to the king, who said, "Oi, fix this for me." From there, we got on a dinghy, went upstream to where we are now.
No, you
No,
did,
we
you,
went
you
on a
did,
ship
you
first.
didn't get on the dinghy. You got on a ship to take you up to the river. Then you got on the dinghy.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So now we have to go from the dinghy to the ship.
to the river. But the thing is, he said, "Well, good luck finding your way back, because they're not waiting there for us."
Ah, yeah.
Ah,
I will
Cool.
sort something out.
Well,
Well, I can always make a dugout canoe. How long is that going to take me? A while.
I mean, we still have the dinghy and the bag of holding, and
Well, the thing is, we can, we were fighting upstream, so we can always just get back in the dinghy and just let the current take us.
I meant when we get to open water.
but once you
What
get
am
out
I
to
doing?
sea,
Then we go out, we go back to the town, we get our pay, and then we go back to our home.
you have to figure out some sort of transportation from Angel Spires back home.
I mean,
We'll work that out.
we can.
One thing at a time.
We'll jump off that bridge when we get to it.
Basically, what Lynn's saying, Dan, is one thing at a time.
Yes, but forward planning. This should be something that should be occurring.
Coming from Ved.
Coming from a lizard folk whose race doesn't plan more than a few seasons ahead.
They are Klingon.
they have no honor.
But still, there are logistics to this that we are skating
Well,
over.
no, we're going to a port town. There's going to be ships there. We could easily charter one for when we collect our bounty.
That's where we're going.
No.
Yes, that's where we were dropped
port-
off in
Okay, here. You are here.
yes.
You're getting to the river, down river, to the sea, then down here.
Yes.
I mean, we could follow
No,
the shore, but it
we
would
went
take
south.
a long time.
Oh yeah, yeah. That town that we were at when we landed in this in this country, because we were talking to the people there,
Mhm.
and they're the one who commissioned us.
Yes.
So we collect our bounty from there.
Use that money
We
to
use
charter a
we
ship.
use some of that money to charter a boat back up.
What I'm talking about is the journey from the end of the river to that port town.
Yeah, that was a very close distance.
Relatively, because we were on a ship.
Well, no, because we
We were.
let
on
me
a
see
ship.
the chart.
We were on a ship. We wouldn't
Yeah,
have had the
yeah.
dinghy.
Oh no, we went from here.
Yes, from
I'm being very
Yes,
vague with
from
all
the-
vague.
and
From
then
all
we
this.
went down here.
Yeah, to down there.
And then we took a ship, got to where the river was, and they let us down in a
No,
dinghy.
we took the ship. And then we took the dinghy upstream.
You took
Now
it.
we're taking
Yes.
the dinghy
'Cause I
back
remember-
downstream.
Oh, that was
here's
smooth
what
sailing.
happened.
All you
Oh,
did was drop the
here's
dinghy in,
what
jump in,
happened.
call it a day.
That's what I've been
Originally-
saying.
Here's what happened. Hold on. Originally, the idea was just go by horse and buggy.
Yeah, we would just
From-
fucking walk.
From
basically.
Ellesmere and Rensilva down to Angel Spires and Valara, and then Alera said,
And I said,
"Let's
wouldn't it
find
be-
a port town."
And then I
It'll be
said,
easier."
wouldn't it be quicker and easier to do things by sea?
Which you did. You took
Yes.
a ship from that port town, which I still haven't thought of a name for, down to Angel
Port town.
Spires.
Yes.
Then you took with the king's permission and blessing, you
Yes.
took a ship from Angel Spires up to that river,
Yes.
where they then lowered a dinghy, and you took that upstream.
Yes. My point is, once we get downstream, we don't have a ship to take us back.
That you may be stuck in the boat.
Yes, that's my point.
No, it's simple. Once we get to the ocean, hear me out. Once we
Okay.
get to the ocean, we get out of the dinghy and we walk. Because I can't imagine it's that far.
Maybe only about,
comparatively speaking.
I don't know. I didn't even think of putting a scale on this thing because that's how far I thought ahead.
I mean, it
Yeah,
would
now
be
you goofed.
looking at the scale. If it's like a scale of the globe,
I was just doing it to keep
comparable
it
to
on.
a scale of the
Okay,
globe.
okay.
I was just doing it to keep everything on.
I thought that
It would
had
be-
significance.
It would be like a trip down the panhandle of Florida. That's about the scale on that map in terms of
Yeah,
distance.
and we can just cut across it.
Yes, we could do that by foot, but we could also continue using the dinghy along the coast to save.
Yeah, but that
Priority.
will take a lot longer because circumnavigating the panhandle of Florida will take you a hell of a lot longer than just cutting
I
across.
was going to say, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a dinghy with paddles, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
a rowboat.
I was going to say, and as someone who can speak from experience on trying to navigate a coast with paddles,
But we
good
also
fucking luck.
but we also paddled upstream in a dinghy.
That's a... Okay,
But that also took you 2 days.
But no, here's the problem. Here's the problem with that. That's easier. You know why? The problem is, you're talking about following a coast in which water is splashing against. It's hitting you from the side. Whenever you're in a boat, especially a small boat like a rowboat or a bass boat, if you have waves coming at you, you actually turn your boat to face directly in because then your boat is going like this. If you hit it from the side, you
Yes.
flip your boat and you're
Yes.
fucked.
Yeah, we capsize.
That's what I'm saying. Good luck going up that coast because you're just going to take one good wave.
Yeah,
and-
because instead of us taking waves nose on, we're taking them broadside, and
So-
that's going to capsize us.
And also, it's a lot easier to fight waves when they're coming directly at you than when you're at the side. Because not only now you have to push against to go farther forward, you're also having to slightly angle yourself to allow yourself to go sideways.
Yeah, you basically have to do fucking internal trigonometry.
Yes. So it's much easier to leg it, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, so we go down the coast to the mouth of the ocean, disembark, walk across, go there, get the ship back up to our country, and then I shot back up. I say this as though that's what's going to happen.
That is
I say this as though he's going to allow us to go through another fucking session of just mundane shopkeeping.
You think it's going to be generous?
Well,
Oh, cute.
I could just say, fuck it, you're back home now.
that sounds
Reality is whatever I choose it to be.
More or less.
Let's pretend that this conversation happens as they're traveling back to where the river was.
Yeah, we'll just say that. Alabaster would have said he's going home to St. Vincent, and everyone else would have just disbanded. Just gone in their own
fucked off.
directions.
Doesn't
Pretty much,
he want
yeah. They
paid?
have nothing else left, so, they're probably going to follow Alabaster.
Doesn't he want paid? Okay.
He's a paladin. He wouldn't accept
like
it.
a real bastard.
But with the oath of devotion, he could take the pay and invest it in his in a church
True, but then you also have to remember
that venerates his
if everyone else wants to go along with him, how are you going to fit all those people onto a
dinghy.
3-person top dinghy? You can't stuff them all in the bag of holding; they'll be dead in about 2 minutes.
I can
know.
stuff one person in the bag of holding and keep their head poking out.
But you can't stuff everyone else in there; they'd be dead in about 2 minutes.
All I can imagine is just like a tree branch just coming down while they're sitting in the bag and just whacking them in the head.
That can last 15 minutes.
Well, we know
And
why
they
you
can just-
want it.
And they could just take
No.
turns. They could just take turns.
What is it, lightning
Well,
breeze
with
and
that
magic?
conversation, Alabaster will say, "That sounds tempting, but I think we'll be fine, thanks."
Also, I believe I kind of promised the dwarves. But I'm not gonna mention that if they don't. I think I promised them like a cut of the profits.
Those who speak up, we'll be coming with you. You promised us money.
Ah, fuck.
I didn't say that in character, for the record.
No, I know, but they spoke up. We'll be coming with you. You promised us money.
It's true.
Well, if we're gonna be out in the wilderness,
Well, Gimli, get in the bag.
Get in the bag.
My name ain't. Who? My name
I know
is
it
not
isn't.
Gimli.
Get in.
No. Make a persuasion check.
He doesn't need to get in yet. We're not at the river yet, are we?
No. You're still
No,
right
we're
outside
going.
the city.
No, we're going to there, and it can only fit 3 people.
Lynn,
Yes, but we're walking.
You know how
to
you
get
read
there.
of the word that I want money? You put them in a bag, you float it down the river.
No, that's kittens.
Why would you do that to kitties?
Because, I don't know, actually. I agree with that idea. I'm a cat
Some
person.
Moses.
Now, puppies, let's do that.
No,
Yes!
No,
puppies.
no, that's how you kill kittens. You just throw them in a bag and throw them down.
Realistically, it's any small animal like that. You put them in a bag, tight, shut, throw it in like a burlap sack so the water will seep through and they won't be able to escape it and they'll sink to the bottom with them in it.
10,
That
13.
Doesn't sound humane.
It isn't.
It isn't. But it's a way of doing it.
Humane.
I have never heard of this.
How have you not?
I'm from West Virginia, so I know all the morbid ways to do stuff to animals, including the fact that the state literally allows bestiality if the animal's over 5 pounds.
Oh, good God.
I'm not kidding. Literally, it's legal to bestiality legal if it's over 5 pounds.
West
Talking
Virginia,
dusty,
Mountain Hollow,
Mountain
take me
Hollow.
home.
Mountain Hollow, not Mama.
Moonshine,
What?
teardrops in
You said Mountain
my
Hollow, right?
eyes.
I thought that's what it was.
No, Mountain Hollow.
The more you know.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
like
West
that.
Virginian, I'm deeply offended.
Okay, you quiet.
Sorry.
Get fucked.
I like the minor key version
13.
of Country Roads.
They just kind of give you a look. Why?
We're not there yet.
Okay, when we get to the boat, who gets in?
Why?
Because there's only room for 3 people. Now this can fit one of you. So one of you are getting in here so that you can go home, or so you can go get paid.
I can also fit,
No.
and I can also hold my breath.
I understand. But I keep one of your heads poking out, and you don't have to worry about holding your breath.
Give us a minute. And the two go off to kind of whisper to each other
I mean,
off to the side. A minute later.
I call glowing.
That's horrible.
Well, first thing you can do is remember our fucking names.
I know what your names are. I choose not to say them.
Then we choose not to get in your bag.
Alright, fine, fuck your bag. Then fine, fuck you, you don't get paid.
The other
Come
one
on.
says,
Come on, man.
Alera's alignment has moved a little bit toward evil.
I'm just saying that's the only way to get across and get paid.
Yes, but
So fuck them.
But you didn't need.
I
We'll
need
wire it to you.
This is out of character. This
Okay.
bit's out of character. Because I'm not saying this in front of the people with pointy sticks.
fine, fuck your pay. Fine. Fuck your skull.
Well, fine, fuck your pay. That's in character. Can we continue?
They're quiet for a minute. Fine!
fuck
I'm
your
saying
pay,
it's our way
not
of the,
fuck your
it's our way
skull.
of the boat.
And they walk after you.
That's what I thought.
They really are walking the dwarves. So more like a fucking like gallop with your tongue out your legs.
Dwarves are only slightly smaller than humans.
See, I'm used to like
D&D.
okay, so I'm
They're
used to
not like
like
halflings.
yeah, so I'm used to like other games. that was just-
They're not like the dwarfs from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They're not 2 feet tall.
No, I'm thinking more of like
Those are gnomes.
I'm thinking Dragon Age, like how the legs are like a fucking size of a human kneecap.
No, dwarf comes up to about here on a human.
Okay, yeah, see, in like Dragon Age,
Oh, 4 or
they're
5
like
feet.
they're like top of their hat and like belly button. Like you can feel golden bitches.
Yeah, 4 or 5 feet. I thought they were about 3.
Wait, 4 or 5 feet? I am a dwarf.
Dwarf.
Fuck.
Dwarfs.
Now,
Dwarfish.
Pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean right above you, he's more of a halfling or a gnome.
Ah, yes, I see.
Yeah, halflings are 3 feet.
That meant hell no tails.
My friend
Where
Chris
you
was
going?
kind of creeped out by that picture of Cell.
Yes.
Especially
Yeah,
when
that's
it
a
says,
fucking realistic.
Wait,
Especially
wait.
when it says, I'm watching you.
I gotta ask, Devil Artemis.
Ooh, what?
Have you ever watched Devil Artemis?
Never heard of it.
Watch it. You'll love it. It's called the Cell Versus series is the main thing. You'll love it. It's great.
Anyway, off to the boat, the 2 dwarves begrudgingly following you. By this point, it's, what time did you get out of the city? Late morning?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, so it's still roughly late morning. It's probably about 11, closer to 11:30 by this point.
Can you play diminished second on there?
I'm not keen on music theory.
I have no idea what it is.
A diminished second.
Yes. So a minor second would be. A diminished second would be. They're enharmonic equivalents.
That sounds awful.
Now that's a minor second. So a diminished second would be you play C,
Fuck yeah.
and then you play D flat flat.
So wait, D flat flat is a C.
Enharmonic C, yes, it's an enharmonic equivalent. So you do.
Yeah, it's 2 half steps down.
Yes.
So it's a whole note down.
Yes.
So it's a C.
No, it's a D flat flat.
No, it's a C.
It's a D flat.
I
flat.
know what you're getting at. It's a C.
This is
Music
sad.
theory is so fucked up.
This
Anyway.
is sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Anyway.
Threequel.
Yeet.
Why don't you 2 roll a perception check for me? You
Question.
still have a name yet?
Question.
Yes.
Don't say it yet.
Is
If
this
I'll
something
say
that
if you need it, I could like pass it along.
Not right now.
Okay.
Question. Is this something that passive perception could pick up on?
23.
Depends on what you roll first.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
I'm here, man. I'll get that water.
That's a mod 20.
A cat flipped a drop.
Wait a minute.
Eyeball.
No.
Well, the problem is coffee.
That's
water,
also
so
a
like,
23.
caffeine's not-
Okay.
Because I have proficiency at that.
You're both starting to. When you came through here before, you heard nothing. Now you're slowly starting to hear nature coming back. You're starting to hear the birds starting to sing again. Insects starting to insect.
They're chirping.
No, yeah, that was a proper verb.
Yes, it was. I couldn't think of anything else.
Revitalizing.
So yeah, it sounds like that when you got rid of the guy and stopped what he was doing, sort of revitalized the area.
And we confined the wand of Orcus to a demi-plane, so it's no longer having a supernatural effect on the world around it.
Yep.
Not said in character. Even though I used my
God damn
character
it.
voice.
Where'd it go?
Ben's character
Where
voice.
the hell did it go? I lost a
I
die.
know me and my first round character voice was is not going to happen for me.
Hey, that's alright.
But I will. I said, but ideally next time I will try to. I'm probably.
Under a chair.
I'll find it when I'm not looking for it.
Okay.
I'm not going.
Ideally, I would like to go
apart.
for like a Scottish ordeal, but I would not do that well. Are you playing violin or piano?
Yes.
Oh, I can think about like violin, how you basically take and like whenever you go play a note, like you take your arm that's holding the chord up here, like
I'm sorry, what?
fuck you, okay? It's been a little while since fucking like I saw stuff for violin.
Well, you're right. It's called a tremolo.
I can't remember. I remember being thinking like you take
Where's
it
it from,
across and
brother?
like up here you vibrate or some shit.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
that's what you do. It's supposed to be for.
I know, but I'm watching you do it with your piano here. That's what I'm saying. Are you playing piano or violin?
No, she's playing the theremin.
It's a hurdy-gurdy. Speaking of theremin.
It's a jingle, jangle, jingle,
Shut up.
jingle, jangle.
Shut up.
That's my least favorite song from Fallout New Vegas.
I know. Problem is, I had what song was it that I I know like
My Johnny.
or no like there's a song there's like a bug that calls it the play like 90% of the time.
Anyway, it doesn't happen to either of you, but one of the dwarves gets bird shit on his head.
Yeah.
Little feathered bastard.
Where is the other Joy-Con? Sorry, I can't help you clean that up. At least I don't know any magic that would help you out.
Prestidigitation. Well, I could,
You could,
but I won't.
but you won't. But a few hours later, you do come back to where you set the boat, and it's still there, still in one piece, perfectly intact.
Oh, there it is.
we managed to do this in less than a day. Takes us less than a day to get back to it.
How long did it take you to get before? I'm trying to remember. I think it only took a few hours.
Yeah, we got to that intersection where there was a town. We decided not to go to it. Went straight for
Yeah,
our
so-
objective.
I'm going to cross the threshold here for a minute. I gotta use the bathroom.
It's right back there.
Speaking of which, where is it?
Straight back.
You should see the commode as you go.
I can see it.
Sorry, I'm not in character. Why am I using my character voice?
I don't know. Why are you using your character voice?
Then I might.
Boat's still intact. Still right where you left it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. The hell?
Oh wait.
He's playing a theremin.
Yeah, do you know how much of a pain in the ass this was? I was up all night making this. And most of it was just fucking coding the logic. I haven't done truth tables since high school.
Anyway,
I forget.
now we need to figure out which dwarf is going in the bag.
Like I said, Gimli.
I would be willing to go into the bag.
That's great. No.
Why not?
No.
I can hold my breath.
I know you can.
Are you two having this argument in or out of character?
In.
In character.
Who has a higher passive perception?
Well, mine would be... It'd be, 14 for me.
What's
Is
yours?
it 10 plus your proficiency plus
Yes.
your
10,
whiz?
yeah. Yeah, it's 10 plus your proficiency, or plus your perception modifier.
I have 15.
So he has the higher. You, out of the corner of your eye, see the two dwarves huff, and then start playing a game of rock, paper, scissors.
See, this sounds less like the mix between a woman's voice and a violin as a theremin is supposed to sound, and more
Well, I
like,
can't do a sine wave.
as opposed to a demented kid's.
Anyway, okay.
It
God.
sounds like. Oh God.
Okay. Can you, not please?
Stop.
No,
Stop.
I made a theremin.
Caldron walks up. All right, put me in the bag.
That's probably less expensive than an actual theremin. Sorry, we got some jank going on here.
You've always got jank going on.
There we go. There we go.
Anyway,
He's not too keen about
And yeah, proper theremin costs about $200.
D&D, where we learn about theremin through Nintendo Labo. Okay, enough with that.
Oh, annoyingly, I have to reprogram that.
Do it later.
Hand me the things. It doesn't take long.
Well, you have one of the dwarves begrudgingly wanted to get into the bag with you.
I put down the bag. Step in. Try not to fall.
God. He slowly steps in. He's like, try not to fall. What?
Just put your feet in
Okay.
and it's up to his neck. It's not choking him.
The other dwarf is just laughing. You look ridiculous.
You do too.
I feel ridiculous.
Because you are.
You got something against dwarves?
No.
You're just an asshole.
Just you in particular.
she is an elf.
True.
So?
If you're an elf, you're naturally racist against every other race.
No!
As I tell you.
Goddamn forest monkeys.
See, I may like Legolas, but every time he's on screen, I'm just going, fucking elves.
Right, so hand me 2 and 3.
Just all I am to you now.
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Into the boat you go.
Into the woods.
No.
No.
Nay.
Agony that can cut like a knife.
And this back. And wait. And these.
I'm not going to throw it again. I almost took your eye out the one time. I'm not going to risk that again.
The DM rolls a critical hit.
It was super effective.
on
I
his
wasn't
called
even
shot.
aiming for his eye. I was aiming for the top of his head.
There you go.
Okay, are you done with that?
Yes.
You blind player 4.
Oh my god, what have I done?
I cast blind. Now, the ultimate attack is to take a fly's deuce, tie it to your pinky toe, then whip it around in a little string until you hit the other fly with it.
Okay, Joe Cat.
I've watched them I've watched them 3 times now.
So we're floating down a.
Floating down river. It's a little bit easier. You don't have to paddle as much because you're not fighting against the current.
Yeah,
you're
we're
going
just
with the current.
we're just letting the current take us.
Now you do have to use the paddles a little bit to steer, like when it curves.
Well, that's easy. All you do is take a paddle, stick it in the back, and
Essentially.
Yeah, it's rudder.
The first bit of the trip, nothing happens. There's no attempted goblin ambush this time.
That's what I
It is daytime.
We'll just
Can Ved take an opportunity to convert some spell slots to sorcery points?
Yeah.
sure. If there's anything that you would like to do during this time, feel free to do it,
Alright.
as long as it doesn't involve the lava.
Is it a long rest?
Oh, are we getting a long rest? And I won't need
Yeah.
to do
And of course I roll a 1.
Reroll.
Oh no, that was for the spell slots. Or
Oh.
for the wand of magic whistle.
Oh, never mind.
Oops.
So it has 2 charges on it right now.
I have a thought.
Wait, no, it's been. No, I didn't use it last turn, so it'd be at 5.
I just thought of a terrible joke.
What?
Make my guy initial CBT.
No.
Ah, yes, computer-based testing.
Yes, definitely. Crush my cock with a rock, I must. Maximum pain. Must I do?
No! I forgot about that! Oh, God!
Okay, here we go.
I'm dead, boy!
I hate
I'm
this
fucking
thing so
dead.
much.
I'm fucking dead! So sad. Okay.
So sad. Can we
Can
we commit seppuku?
No.
It's so sad. Alexa, can we get 5,000 likes?
This is so sad. Can we hit women?
Yeah.
Hit 1,000 likes? No. Anyway.
Hemingway.
Can we hit women? Reddit says yes.
Oh God.
Where it also
we-
says women can hit back,
Very true.
That's true.
He's right.
and they know a sensitive
He's right.
spot.
Anyway,
They very much do.
He's
Anyway.
right, you know.
we're traveling down the
Mhm.
river.
Is there anything you would like to do during the trip?
I just need to roll for my
Wait.
magic whistle.
Has a day passed yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Right now, at the time you asked me this, it's probably. Well, you're going a little bit faster because you're going with the current, so it's probably late afternoon.
Ved would like to ask what game the dwarves were playing before.
Oh, it's called
Patty cake.
Don't know what that is. Boulder Parchment Shears.
Boulder Parchment Shears.
Right, you take your hand, you put it in the form of a boulder.
I go game is knocked off.
Then you take your hand and put it in the form of a piece of paper or parchment. Then you take your hand and put it in the form of shears. You do that 3 times, and then after that, you put your hand into
And
whatever.
what's your dexterity?
Yes.
That's not a number, Dan. I'm just wondering if he can actually make the if he can make the. Oh, he's a fucking caster.
He has 16
Right,
decks.
I didn't know. I
The thing
forgot.
is,
So
he has natural armor, and the dex modifier is helps that out.
Plus, you only need one hand to do this. The other one is kind of a
Oh
ball.
right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So he.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, don't have to explain that one.
It's holding like a magic ball or some shit, like, right?
Yes, his orb.
Yeah, it's just casting focus.
Oh, that's right. Your classes have like an orb you use to cast. That's
Well,
right.
he specifically.
Yes, material components he can use that so long as they don't cost.
So
Yeah,
what
'cause
we
you
do
really
is
have
boulder,
so you don't lose
parchment,
it.
shears, and at the end of that, we quickly put your hand in whichever form you want, and whoever. Okay, boulder beats shears,
Mhm.
shears beats parchment, parchment beats boulder. Because the boulder crushes the shears cut the parchment, and the parchment covers the boulder.
Which makes a fucking sense.
And really though, then.
So let's try. Ready?
That
Boulder,
ain't sure
parchment,
what
shears. Oh, you win.
I cool.
I'm not making the. I'm not sure if I can make the movements.
That's okay. That's okay. From
I
just keep your
call
hand
the
like this until we do the whole 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I
I
win.
One.
call the shot.
1,
I
2,
call the
3.
shot.
Again.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You win. Now you're the winner. Now, why we do this? Usually just to determine things.
Huh.
Like, see who's getting in the fucking bag.
I pat his head.
I'm feeling something weird in here. I don't know what it is.
It's probably urine.
I doubt it's actually urine, but you're in there.
Ah! That was a good one. That was a good one.
I didn't want to laugh at that. I tried not to, but
It's like, don't give him that one. Don't give him that. No.
You
no.
tried to resist it and it made it stronger.
fuck.
Good. Embrace the cringe.
Fuck.
Fuck, don't give him that one.
Performance check.
He doesn't deserve it. He
Performance-
doesn't.
No. Every
No. We're not doing fucking pun damage here. I veto the fuck out of that.
Okay, never. I suffer. I take 19 points of psychic damage.
19.
My head hurts. Fuck.
What are you, Tourette's guy? Fuck.
No.
I thought you were gonna play like Chopin's funeral march for him.
I don't know the one off the top of my head.
I do.
The Lonely Man from the Incredible Hulk.
Good
Wait,
luck.
I might need octaves for this.
Up, down.
Yeah. Except.
Only funeral thing right now is the recent meme going around.
The dancing funeral.
Yeah.
Coffin
The
dance.
dancing pallbearers
Yeah.
from Africa.
Yeah. I
Or they can make it.
don't think I can.
They
I
added
can
you
play
to
it
the
with-
group. What
the
the fuck?
the thing is, I need to play
Where is my water?
way more keys than I have available to me.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yes.
You got
Anyway.
13 to play with. Have fun.
Anyway.
And
Does he laugh?
Tries not to, but he does eventually chuckle.
He sees the lizard folk smile.
which is a fucking sight. Because they don't really have lips.
More like he just bares his teeth and like flexes his lips and
Hey, Ben, what's your armor class?
16.
And
You don't even feel it, but a fish comes up and but a fish kind of jumps up out of the stream and swats you in the back of the head
slapping bass.
and lands in the boat.
Dexter to catch it.
You just feel
Now, mate.
you just feel a very wet slap.
So would that be just a regular
Slap by
dex?
hand. Yeah.
They tell.
10.
Oh. You have a river trout in your hand.
Mm.
It's squirming, it's slippery, it's trying to get out.
What are you gonna do?
Its mouth is opening and closing because it can't fucking breathe.
What are we doing? Thinking of Kuma from not Dead or Alive, Tekken, and what you just thinking that the bear just catches the fish, just slaps his opponent with it?
Looks like a fish. Moves like a fish.
Eat a
Feels like
motherfucker with
cow.
another motherfucker.
Anyone want this for dinner?
Thing is, trout are actually, you can get away with eating them raw.
You can.
Because
Not my taste.
I
You
think
can.
it's because like you can just eat them as is because the scales. I think because the scales are so small, it will just work through.
Yes, but they could have like parasites in them and stuff.
Yeah, but you're a fucking lizard folk.
Yes,
You're
like,
used
he
to
can-
eating trash.
You've
can take
eaten
that.
worse.
He can take that, and plus he has pretty high con and sorcerer.
The two dwarves are just shaking their head.
You've eaten trash, Ved.
Yes.
There's
So-
Alera's answer.
You're fine.
Shocking grasp on the fish.
Woo, barbecue.
You
Oh.
have an instantly barbecued fish.
Oh my gosh, you get the West Virginian barbecue. You just take a little bug zapper, you slap your fish down, let it go for a few minutes, take it off, flip it around, let it go for a few more minutes, take your nice skin apart, nom nom.
I'm sorry, but West Virginia, you are weird.
Here's the thing. I am 2 states away from having incest bingo, because I've lived in West Virginia, lived in Maryland, lived in Pennsylvania, I did Kentucky and Alabama, and I've got incest bingo.
You're
What
not
about
missing much.
Tennessee?
Right now,
You're not missing much with Kentucky.
Well, no, I still gotta go there though, because moment I can only say I slept with cousins. Go to Kentucky, I can say I slept with siblings, and Alabama with parents. And I slept with the entire family.
Yuck.
Anyway,
Off of that note,
you have an electrical fried fish.
He's just gonna
Well, the
be.
thing is about your thing is if your thing is about that, the chemistry changes when you're electrocuting things versus just cooking them.
Yes.
Like I've seen videos where a guy's taken
electrified bacon soup.
has taken like a hot dog and put it across live mains. And you see just fucking green juice starting to drip out of it. I'm pretty sure that's just from the metal corroding, but still.
At one point, actually, hot dogs are green. They
What?
dye them bitches to pink, so that way they don't look disgusting. The hot dogs are naturally green when they get done.
Yeah,
you
fair
eat
enough.
the fish.
Oh yeah.
Eat it, poo-poo.
He eats the fish.
Yes.
Are we talking like you grabbed it by his fin, stuck it down your gullet, and then pulled back bone, or did you?
This isn't a fucking Wile E. Coyote. This is a fucking Hanna-Barbera.
He's gonna be like biting into it and watching.
So he's
what
going to eat
goes.
it like a fucking grizzly, just.
Okay,
Kinda, yeah, but he's only got one hand to do it.
like
Oh,
a,
yeah.
like a-
I imagine like a quesarito from Taco Bell. Just
no, like a rack of ribs. You're sitting there doing one end.
I mean, he's already got.
except he only has one hand.
Well, no,
Sharp
you
teeth.
pop the fin on like your wrist, and then just grab the head, and then you just
Anyway.
What matters is the fish is now being digested.
Yes.
tasty. Does it taste like chicken?
No, it tastes like fish, you dickhead.
You'd be surprised, actually. Catfish, parrot can't taste like chicken.
Yeah, I know.
Probably could have used some salt, but it went down fine.
Mhm.
As is the sun starting to go down now.
He's gonna let the bones just fall into the water.
I'm not sure if you were trying to make a sound effect for a hit in the water, or if you were having
Yes.
digestion issues over there, bud.
No, that's supposed to be the sound of something hitting water.
Mhm.
Why not both?
And then evenings.
Yep.
Falling.
Man, I see the lemon drops.
You see the sky starting to darken a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going after
That's
these.
fine.
These are good.
It's fine.
I know,
Yours.
I know it's fine. They're mine.
By the way, don't you still have your Alpha Familiar?
Yes.
What happened to the maskless one or the like invisible thing?
Yes, the
Unseen servant.
Unseen servant.
That's the
I
servant
can
only
have that
lasts
as
for
well.
a certain amount of time.
Yeah, it doesn't last for long.
Oh,
I
you
think it's
see-
only like a minute.
He just fizzled out.
Yeah.
Existence.
Yeah,
But
Unseen
you can
servant's
keep-
only like
But
Yeah,
you
but
can
I can keep
literally
casting.
You can just
casting it.
Thanos snap it back into existence for the minute.
reverse Thanos.
Only-
It takes a while.
Only the snap takes 10 minutes
Yeah.
if you're not casting
It's
it.
a real. It's
Take
a
it
really
away,
slow snap.
snap. Bring it back, clap.
It's a
Okay,
really long
PewDiePie.
snap.
Oh my gosh, 2 Thanos gloves.
Name review.
Meme review.
Hey, Hal.
I'm sorry.
Night has fallen by this point. You're starting to hear the owls and the crickets and the little peepers, as they call them, the frogs that go peep peep. Those kind of frogs. I can't do the actual noise, so
There were a lot of frogs at the range yesterday.
You ever see those? Or you ever see the videos of those frogs that fucking scream at people? Yeah, it sounds like this fucking deflating air balloon.
and then they put them in water and it just goes.
Fucking
Nothing beats a screaming goat.
prudence.
essentially
Essential oils.
That.
Those are crickets.
yeah,
Frogs.
no, it's pretty accurate. You can hear some frogs in the background.
Yeah.
I typed in ambience.
Oh, that's just ambience.
It's
Oh.
ambient swamp sounds.
Every now and then.
I don't think it's
And the owl gives you a look like, that wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
bitch.
It's not Shaggy, okay?
Zoinks.
Not that Shaggy.
Long Scoob.
Not that Shaggy.
Anyway,
Like the point you
is there anything in particular happening during
What
during
I'm
the
about to
even time?
determine.
I feel like someone needs to fall off the boat.
We got dark vision.
I see everything.
What?
Who's awake right now?
Everyone.
Probably you, I imagine, because you only need a couple
Hello.
hours.
Okay, listen here, live long and prosper. That's all that. You went like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen here.
Me.
Oh no.
Run
Here comes the Bible.
I'm
It's-
not going to throw
No,
it.
it's not a Bible. It's just a supplement.
I don't know the religious equivalent to that.
It's like
Bible Part 2.
yeah, Bible Part 2. So the New Testament then.
There we go. The New Testament.
Fireflies are
Would
just flickering all over the place.
wouldn't it be the Quran? The new books of the Quran?
10
No.
million
If it would be
fireflies.
Bible Part 2.
No,
Implying
no,
a sequel.
no. So there's the Old Testament, which
Okay.
is the Bible, or which
Yes,
would be
I
the,
get what you're getting
which
at.
would be the Quran,
Yes.
and then there's the New Testament, which is the Bible part of the Bible.
Yes.
The one that the church only believes in. Because the Old Testament doesn't exist, apparently.
Well, no, it does. This is the way that the Lutherans see it. The Old Testament is the law. The New Testament is gospel. To translate that in ways that actually makes fucking sense.
Yeah, please.
The Old Testament is the set of ethical guidelines that you should adhere to as a Christian. The gospel the New Testament is what to look forward to. Gospel means the truth.
Yes.
It's just saying, here's why you really... Because Lutheranism is kind of weird. Lutheranism...
Can we please stick to D&D?
Yes.
Please.
Well, you're the one that was bringing... Or you're the one that's bringing up the Bible...
You're the one who brought up the Bible.
I am. I'll own it.
Going back to this,
Going back to the New Testament.
you're seeing fireflies flickering kind of all over the place.
With 10 million
A couple of them, maybe one lands on your arm. That little what's supposed to be the light flickers off.
As someone who's seen lots of fireflies, I can confirm whenever they land and light up to go.
A few of them don't seem to light up, but don't unlight. Just kind of.
What? They don't light up, but they unlight.
So
No,
they're
No,
just
they don't.
constantly
They don't
on?
unlight.
Yeah. And it's kind of floating around, sort of like a firefly does.
Ambling, but in 3 dimensions.
God,
You know what these are.
I really don't.
I do.
You never seen a lightning bug?
No, these are will-o'-the-wisps.
Oh, fuck.
Gee, thanks!
Oh, they're not that... I don't think they're that difficult.
And then they just flick out.
He spoiled it.
And then one flicks up right above him where
He's sleeping.
he's sleeping.
And then... Boom!
Magic.
So I'm just going to pretend I'm unaware.
I'm just gonna prepare. I'm gonna act like I didn't see that.
Does a 19 hit you?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
You are jolted awake
Mm-hmm.
thanks to 13 lightning damage.
Hey, like,
Sweet Jesus.
oh, hey, it's karma.
$2d8.
You're getting exactly what you gave that fish
Jesus.
earlier. While it's still alive.
You see the thing appear over his head, like
I'm just looking at this like... I'm just looking at like, okay, what's going on here? And then... BAM!
Jesus.
It does. It's not like it even shoots out a little bit of electricity. It just appears like right on his forehead, and he's jolted away like. And you see this ball of light just sitting there.
Comical smoke.
You do have a burn mark on your forehead now. What are you going to do?
Well, first thing, reaction-wise, would be to swat it away.
Okay.
Now wake up.
Doesn't.
It kind of does sort of back away a little bit.
You want it?
And just floats there.
Wait, did we get the benefit of a long rest earlier?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide.
And here's where the musical section kicks in.
No, it's been that way for a while.
Been that way for a while.
Been waiting for a while now.
You, another one, kind of appears right next to you.
I'm just go away.
No, you gotta be Mr. Miyagi. You gotta pull off your chops.
Roll percentage.
Ah, fuck.
91.
That
Am I
actually
correct?
I think that's a 61.
Yeah, sorry, 61.
That actually manages to get it to push back about 5 feet.
How about
No. How about no?
Okay, so it does lightning damage. So wait. That would make a decent capacitor. We'd make a decent capacitor.
You're thinking of capturing one in a bottle.
No,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how do I stop myself from getting electrocuted?
You could capture one in a bottle, just go full link.
Wait. Think for a minute.
where?
Excuse me.
Where is the?
And I shove my hand past Cloyd, and I call for a big flask.
Is the other?
I've had a thought.
Is
You
the
mean
other?
me-
Because glass is a pretty good insulator.
Where is the other dwarf in terms of?
Where's my guy? I think him off the board.
You need to make that slightly bigger to accommodate.
Although I just had a thought.
Yeah, mate.
Capture one in the bottom, leave a little bit of holes in the top so I can get through. Drop it in the water, barbecued fish instantly. No different than a flipping metal rod and a truck battery.
These are
God, you're
supposed
such
to
a
be
fucking
the
hick.
things.
I
Mm,
fucking 18
Actually-
years of my life.
You're such a fucking hick, Terry.
That and homemade dynamite.
Jesus.
See here. Gasoline, gunpowder. Well, gasoline, about 5 boxes of gun shell, and some kind of container and a funnel. Oh, and a knife.
Patrick, you forgot how to eat again. Quick, go get the funnel.
and string. We take the string.
Fun, I like the
A
funnel.
little bit of it's not really needed, but I do it. A little bit of gasoline, a little bit of gunpowder, let it dry. It makes the
There we go, that should
homemade
give you
quick
some idea.
use. Then just container, pack it full of gunpowder, make sure it's nice, packed in well. Screw it tight, put a little hole in for the fuse. Light it, drop it, boom.
So yeah, I reach past the dwarf and almost kind of half strangle him. And
You're doing that on purpose.
I'm reaching my head or I'm reaching my arm into the bag of holding. And I'm
now
trying
you're
to get
past
something.
his head.
That's not your
Yeah, but it's pushing his neck against the drawstring, so it's accidentally choking him a bit.
That's not your pet snake you're grabbing.
I'm going for a large, basically like a mason jar.
Mason jar.
Can Ved cast
And I'm
mirror
going
image?
Hold on.
cast guest on this one. Blow it in the jar.
I can do both.
Because thing is, glass is a really good insulator. So, fuck you.
I take it you mean electricity?
Yeah.
Okay.
But wait, these things are undead, right?
Will-o-wisps are undead.
Well, here's hoping they can't go through glass.
Can I
And
have,
saying out of character, they're also chaotic evil.
can I make a history check for Ved since he was in the Shadowfell?
Yeah.
Would he recognize these things as what they are?
Yeah.
That's a 2 plus 1 for history. That's 3.
The
Yeah, he
pretty
doesn't know.
lights hurt.
Mhm. As his action, he's going to be casting mirror image, and then bonus action, he's going to be.
They're will-o'-the-wisps, man. You don't need to fucking cast that.
Too late. He did it.
I did it.
He done did it.
It's fucking overkill.
I'm using 2 sorcery points to use as a bonus action to cast Gust to blow that thing into the
Is
jar.
that a save or does
Yes,
It's
exactly.
a strength save.
It's a strength save.
Oh well, you're lucky. They have their strength score is a 1.
Exactly.
Uno.
So,
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
What's 3 plus -5?
3 plus
Negative
is
two.
Negative 2.
So he fails.
Oh yeah,
He fails super hard.
it
Bitch.
goes into the jar.
And then goes right through the door into your hand and zaps you like a middle-aged Karen with a taser.
That is going to say to the other one.
You
Nah,
want to
mate.
end up like that?
Make an intimidation check.
Oh god, these things are sentient?
They're kind of their intelligence is a 13.
Okay, so they're intelligent. That doesn't imply that they're sentient.
That is a fair point.
But if they speak languages, they would be.
Oh, they do?
They might be able to.
The language isn't new in life, but as to go off what you said, to quote Liam Neeson, the ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
23.
It's if you've ever seen a mote of light just slowly backing away.
It's kind of like your check engine light when you yell at it and it just flippers out conveniently enough.
It's like, oi! No! You brandishing a fucking adjustable wrench. I wouldn't think about it, mate.
So yeah, it goes back about 50 feet. The area around you is no longer illuminated
I'm
because
imagining
it's
that
not
you
within
just
the
intimidate
area.
your car, got an empty gas.
And you're
tank
still
all the time.
floating down the stream and
I don't
just
think about it.
leaving it behind.
Fills back up with gas.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Also, can we talk about the gas price for a fucking second?
199 to
Hello.
230. Fuck you.
Last one, okay.
Yeah, it went from 190, or from the sheets anyway. It went from 203 to 209 to 229 in the span of like 3 days.
That's because people are allowed to get out again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I was loving it while we were all shut in because the gas prices were plummeting like hell. It was great.
That's
Right?
because nobody was
I-
going anywhere.
I
Right?
know.
I filled up my tank with $30. That's fucking amazing.
I filled mine, I think 25 with my sheets points. I had a bunch of stuff I could redeem, get a bunch of cents off gallon.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Anyway, you're leaving the other one behind because you're still continuing downstream and you have one in the bottle providing light.
Oh my gosh. Drop a double A in there and you can instantly recharge your batteries.
Does Ved at least recognize this as an undead?
Make another history check,
Okay.
I would say.
History check part 2.
Nat 20.
Hot damn.
Somehow it doesn't. It seems like some kind of weird ghost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you won't have to worry about that thing dying in your jar.
I'm telling you, take it, put a hole in the top, drop it in the water. You got food for months.
You can't eat it, even though it's undead. It's a ball of light.
No.
Oh, no, he's talking about making it fish fry.
Yeah, put a hole in it, drop it in, electricity conducts through the water, fries all the fish, and you got food for months.
Yes, but it might be, since it's amorphous, it might be able to squeeze through like a 1 inch hole
Also,
or something.
Volt
That's
Jolt's
true.
current kills.
Yeah.
That was just a bad shock.
Yes.
By the way, just so you
And I'm
know,
willing to bet it was
I
like-
targeted you because you spoiled it.
And I'm willing to bet it was a DC shock, so it would have done more. Because the thing is about strap yourself in, kids. So the
And
thing,
it's
hold
right
on
on my
the
head
butts.
too.
thing is about. I'll make this brief. I'll try to. So the big difference between AC and DC current, in terms of
Good
how
band.
and one. The biggest thing about the different types of currents is how they kill you. DC kills you by cooking you. AC kills by stopping your heart, which is why AC is a lot easier to kill you with.
So that's probably talking DC.
Yeah, that was just a good
Yeah,
of
also-
electricity that
but also
hurt
think-
him a bit.
thing with it.
Think a very nasty taser.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, it's DC.
Well, no, think of it like this though too. You're talking a much smaller organism, so when they accumulate much energy to barbecue it.
People have died. Yeah, but depending on the voltage, people have died from electric eels. So
Not just that.
Well, no. Yes, but it's over an amount of it. It's a matter of power density. How much?
Yeah.
Because keep in mind, you're distributing that over a specific area, and
So
that's
if you're lucky, maybe anything
roughly-
within like a 2-foot radius of the draw
not
will
even.
die.
I would have
of
to.
that.
I would have to do the math, but because AC relies on AC relies on stopping your heart.
Yeah.
That's the main way, or that's the main way that AC can kill you.
Yeah.
anyhow,
DC kills you by cooking you.
Is
Yeah.
the dwarf
By dealing
wondering
proper
why
damage.
he is seeing multiple of Ved? Or are they both
Well,
still asleep?
he saw you. Oh wait, no.
no, they would have seen you cast mirror image.
Yes.
They would have seen you, so they're not going to question it.
I mean, all that he probably would have seen or heard was him moving his arms around and humming, and all of a sudden they were seeing 3 more of him.
Why am I?
They've seen you cast magic,
Yes, they have.
so it's just magic
magic.
with whimsy.
Well, I'm going back to bed.
Head kind of hanging over, arm in the water.
Oh wait. Oh, that was how I thought I should have him do a roll to see if when he falls asleep, he falls out of the boat.
No, he lands like right on the lip.
Well, the thing, if we were talking like a dinghy, like how the thing designed, because like a canoe or a kayak, if you try to lean the wrong way, it's very fucking tip.
Don't rock the boat. Don't
rock
rock
the
the
boat.
boat.
Hey,
Don't rock the boat.
If
Don't
fall
tip
asleep,
the
tips the entire boat over, waterlogs everyone.
Nothing else happens the rest of the night. And as the sun rises, you see, because you're going downstream and traveling at a slightly faster pace, you're near the mouth of the river now.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
sitting in the back.
Thought process. Do you have an anchor there, bud?
No, here's the plan.
Here's the plan.
Here's the plan. Because I got this shit worked out.
Okay, good.
Because I'm sitting in the back, I'd be steering.
Yeah.
Take the oar, put it in the water, use it as a rudder, steer it towards the coastline. Are they up?
Yes, they will be awake.
Oi!
Huh?
Oi, cunt!
Wake up! And I
I'm
start.
up.
This isn't chop suey.
Why'd you leave your keys upon the table?
You wanted to.
Why would you want to leave your keys upon the table?
Don't question it.
I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I'm fine when creatures go to die.
Anyway.
Anyway,
I put the oar in the
Yeah.
water. Use it as a rudder, and I turn the thing to go ashore. So I'm going a bit diagonal to the stream now.
yeah, but you do get it up on shore, up on the bank.
Did she put the jar back into the...
Not me. I'm still here.
It's still there.
Yeah, it's being ambient light.
You can hear it's like buzzing coming from it.
It's none too happy.
It's not gonna want to be in there.
That's tragic.
Oh, well, no one cares what you want.
Cries a
It
river.
spends an eternity in a fucking jar.
Cries an undead.
Cry some more.
This is Alice in Chains jar and flies in a nutshell. Jar of flies.
So yeah,
in
we
a
run
nutshell.
aground. I get glowing out of the bag. Again, I don't dump him out.
Yeah.
I set the bag.
No, you don't dump him out, but he kind of tumbles out. Give me a minute.
No.
Everything's falling asleep.
No. Here's what happens. I set the bag on the floor, and I go, "Phoom," and you just kind of.
I'm imagining being shot out like a fucking cannon and boom.
He barely manages to stay still. Give me a minute. Everything's kind of falling asleep.
And I put the jar back in the. I put the jar in the bag of holding.
I'm thinking the best way to get him out of the ground by a beard is
Man.
like pull him out to like a turn up.
Well, no, you don't grab people by the beard. That's a very poor taste, and they're likely to slap you.
Now, if it's the only thing you can grab him by all means.
Well, there's a reason why when people when people go to battle, you shave.
Yeah.
Because you get your hair cut and you shave.
Because
otherwise, that's a good grabbing point.
Unless you're a Viking, at which point there you just don't give a single fuck.
Yeah, but that's because you're fucking Vikings.
Fuck's given.
Zip nil.
Anyhow, it's a little weird seeing. It's honestly kind of weird seeing the shore from this angle. I mean, you've seen it before, but not with this many trees around. By the way, seawater stinks.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
What would you like to do now?
So that waypoint there, I have a bearing on I have a directional bearing.
By this point, it would probably be about 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, but sun would be coming out, so it'd be early morning. It rises in the east.
Right.
So
You
that's
need to head
east.
south.
I go that way.
Yes.
I go that way.
We also have an idea of what direction is based off of just where memory of where the river flows out in the map.
Yeah.
Right. You need to head slightly southeast.
Yes.
Yeah, so we go about here.
Yeah.
Cool. And
So
we
you
go
turn
here.
That way.
So are we just going to be walking on the beach, or are we going to...
I was waiting for
we're
it.
cutting across.
No, wait.
Stab it up.
I was thinking crab rave, but
I don't know that one.
The one with all the daisy crap. No, wait.
by the Prodigy. One-winged angel.
Somebody took Stepping on the Beach and overlaid it with One Winged Angel from Final Fantasy VII.
I mean, they did that with also with
Completely
Cranked Out by
given
Soldier
SpongeBob,
Boy.
Sephiroth's hair and sword.
He'll put this up in post.
Probably. This one
Harry,
I
put that
probably
in.
Even if it is just during the intermission. Oh my god, someone took the coffin dance and added crabs to it.
They count.
Maybe they thought.
Dead
Yes.
crabs.
Anyhow,
Back to the thought at hand.
there are some crabs on the beach, by the way. There's a couple hermit crabs, some horseshoe crabs, the occasional turtle.
Turtle.
I'm going to be converting a first level spell
Well,
slot
no,
back
we'd
to
just be
sorcery
cutting
points.
straight across. Like, we'd be making a beeline to the city.
Oh, yeah, but if you have the beach in view,
Yes.
depends on how far away you are from the beach.
Yes, like how far?
Because
ashore.
the city is right on the ocean.
Yes.
Just like the cake.
Why did we... No. We could have walked... Why did we take a ship?
Let's fuck it, why not?
Why did we take a ship to go to a town, to take another ship to go up to it, or to take a dinghy?
Because we had to see the
King.
Because you had to
king
visit the king first.
and they gave us impertinent information.
Yeah, so what we could have done was just taken the ship to the town, got the information, walk out, take the dinghy, go upstream. Why did we take a ship?
Because
Why did we take the
because we
second
would have
ship?
had-
Because they had the dinghy.
Because we would have
Ah,
had
that's a fair point.
yes, and we would have had to have taken the dinghy through it with water.
Did you want to
Oh,
drag
oh,
that
shit.
thing?
Oh shit. So what are we gonna do about the dinghy?
I mean, they didn't ask us to return
Well,
it.
you have two choices. Leave it or drag it.
We're going to run it aground, turn it over for protection.
I was gonna ask you a question. What is this thingy made out of?
Wood.
It's gonna sound really weird.
Coffins.
Like, what kind of wood?
I don't know what kind of wood, whatever kind of wood boats are made out of.
It's generally whatever's nearby.
I'm not a boatsmith, so
It's generally whatever wood is nearby.
which in this case would have been pine or oak.
Yeah, the
You
type of wood doesn't
could-
particularly
If you're
matter.
talking big enough to accommodate 3 people, you're probably looking. You could actually realistically take the 3. If you and you two, the 2 dwarves give you a hand with it,
Mhm.
just flip that bitch over, grab by its seats, and fucking just leg that bitch over. Be a lot easier because then you're not having to fight friction against the ground.
Well, no,
as you're dragging it.
because here's how.
But then here's the problem. Oh god, my arms are getting tired.
Yeah, believe
Well,
me,
no,
it's a
here's
lot worse
here's
than
what you would
you're
do.
dragging it. the dragon you're fighting the ground.
Well,
too, and its weight.
how shallow, or is it like a flat bottom thing, or is it like a
Yeah,
V sort of
Flat-
doer?
Flat bottom or curved bottom? Curved bottom equals easy to flip and also not.
Well, because
It's
what I'm
deeper.
Because what I'm thinking is, because this is how they got all the stones to Stonehenge. They would take giant fucking tree trunks, flop the giant fucking slab of granite, or I think it's granite, on that, and just use it as like a conveyor belt. And when it would roll off, they would take it off, or they would take that log.
Kind of like
move
this,
to the front.
so slightly flat
Oh
bottom.
yeah, so it's flat bottom. Yeah, so we could just get a series of, or we could just
Or
get,
a third option, bag of holding.
It won't fit. Not with all my shit in there.
True.
Yeah, to leave the store
I
behind.
suggest we just bring it ashore a bit, leave it there, and
Until
have
we
like
go get it.
and have some sort of marker for them to retrieve it if they want it. Besides, if they're saying
He doesn't know of castaways, but
if somebody were to be lost and need a boat, hey, it would be there for them.
Yeah, but this isn't our boat to give them.
It's also not our boat to return.
Third
'Cause they didn't ask
another
us to do
option,
it.
although it's gonna make walking a lot more painful. It's sand and it's coarse and it gets everywhere.
You should have expected that.
I know I was.
at least
Okay.
you don't have a sunburn.
Take a string, fucking like to the fucking front there, or you can just stick it really that bad. Fucking
No,
let
here-
it float in the water and just. The only problem you'd have occasionally you have to push it back into the water a little bit.
Here's what we can do. We can cut down a couple trees, some reasonably straight trees, and we use them as like a series of conveyor belts, so we can just roll it along, and it won't be as much of an effort as dragging it. Or yeah, alternatively, we could just say, "Fuck it, you go get it."
This is what Ved is.
Really, you're under no obligation to return the boat.
But
Yes,
they may give you money for
but-
doing it. That'd be nice.
They could make a new one for less effort than we would be going through.
More money.
Actually, not really. Boats are kind of difficult to make,
Yes,
and
but it's a
the main
person thing.
the main issue would be waterproofing it.
Doesn't matter if it's a single person boat or a big ass warship. You have to build it so that way water doesn't seep in through the boards.
Yes.
Well, no, because it wouldn't seep in through the boards; it would seep in through the cracks, and they would just fill that in with pitch.
Actually, a fun little thing here too. A lot of times, at least I know olden ships. I don't know about any modern canoe wooden stuff now, but I know
Because they're all made out of metal.
because woods kind of swells
Mhm.
whenever they get wet. They'd actually kind of leave them with not much room. It's a tiny bit to accommodate the fact that then when it swells, they'll press up. They kind of help do that, and then they go over with pitch to kind of fill in those tiny ass little cracks. Are
Yeah, and then they go over and they probably seal it with something. Anywho, point being, what we're going to do is we take the oars, we set them down, we run the dinghy ashore, we turn it over, put it on top of the oars, and we get down some large, reasonably thin tree, jam it in there, or fashion a flag out of it, and prestidigitation it yellow or something that would stick out. What is the complementary color to green? I think it's red.
Brown? No, pink.
No, complementary. So
Oh,
opposite it.
Yes,
Sort of
pink.
red.
No.
If you use negative colors on a blissey, it turns it green. Don't ask me why I know this.
Why do you know this?
Because that's what the shiny is. That's likely what the shiny version is. Because all the shinies are just palette swap
Complementary
versions.
of this sort of shade of green would be sort of orangish red.
Okay, so prestidigitation at that color, so it sticks out very clearly against the foliage. Jam it down pound it into the earth, so that way it's firmly stuck in there, and it serves as a clear,
Firmly grasp it!
and it shows up as a clear indicator against the background. So, one, it's motion. Two, it's a bright fucking color that sticks out like a sore thumb, and we call it good.
No,
And then we go. And then we'll tell them, oi, your boat's back there, go get it.
that whole process takes you about an hour and a half.
Yeah, so it'd be red. It'd be reddish.
Or pink.
The whole process takes you about an hour and a half because you have to chop down the tree, of course, flip the boat. While the two dwarves go off to chop down the trees, you two flip the boat over. They come back with some decent-sized trees, enough to build the markers.
I say it should be about double my size.
Easy enough.
So about 12-footish.
Yeah, easy enough.
The persistence.
Before they set it up, you tie something resembling a flag on it, and you just press digitate it red.
It's a pair of boxers.
But
Yeah.
it would only last for so many hours, right?
Yes, the color would.
Digitation.
Somebody might come by then. Who knows?
Well, it would be whatever color or whatever color natively. So it'd either be the biggest thing is motion.
Yes.
Because if it were just stagnant there, then it would fucking blend in. But if it because of the fact that it's moving around, it catches.
And you're near the
our
sea,
eyes.
so there's plenty of wind.
Yes.
Yeah, so that'll do. That'll last, but that won't last long. But maybe we can get there in time. I doubt it, but maybe.
We'll find out now that everything's all set. Headed off?
Yes.
You're headed off with his goofy ass walk.
I'm not going to do it.
So that whole trip,
Way I walk.
since I didn't bother putting a scale in here because I'm an idiot.
Well, I worked out there. I'm reckoning that's about Earth size.
Yeah. So you're probably, like you said, looking at the Panhandle of
Do you have a
Florida.
ruler?
No,
Oh.
not a physical ruler. What is the Panhandle of Florida? Like 200
I'm
miles?
mathing. I can math this because we know the diameter of the Earth. From that, I can work out a scale.
Could we not, though?
I'll probably work that out later, but still.
Hey Siri,
Point is that we can.
Later, if we could.
what is the diameter of the Earth?
The answer I found is 41,804,462 feet.
So 41.8 million feet.
Okay, so what is that in feet? Or
Yes.
Jesus, what is that in miles?
Could
Okay. I can
Divide that by 4,100.
Could we
28.
not, though?
No,
4,128.
41.
A mile is 5,280 feet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 0.0079. Yeah,
Hey, Siri.
Wait. I have to
Hold on.
multiply that by a million. Hold on.
What is the diameter of Earth in miles?
Here's what I found from universetoday.com.
Mm.
Planet Earth has a
What's it?
circumference of roughly
What's it?
40,075 kilometers, or 24,901 miles.
Did you catch that?
Our surface area.
4916.
Lynn, did you catch that?
4916 point. What was the decimal point? Oh, 0.66. And 2/3.
No, this is that divided by the number of feet in a mile.
Yeah, so it'd be.
Welcome to
so
Math
it's-
R Us,
A
folks.
little under. Well,
Yeah, so it'd be 7,000 or about 7,000 miles in diameter. Oh,
7,900.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm rounding.
Yes.
From there,
You figure out the scale based on.
hand me that. Hand me that map. Because ancient ruler.
Yes.
And let's pretend that this is perfectly spherical. It's
I'm gonna bypass for a minute.
7, 8 inches.
Florida Panhandle is approximately 200 miles.
By
But
8.
that's half the globe, though.
Yeah, that's the diameter.
That's the only side.
From that I can work
anybody
out.
knows
From
right
this
now.
I can work out a scale.
Right.
It won't be. It'll be kind of plus or minus a bit because
It'll be a little jank.
because you can't map a proper sphere onto a. It's not Euclidean.
Yeah.
But good enough.
Yes. Okay. I got
So it'd
you. I
be
got you.
While you're doing that, I have to go to the bathroom. Now we are going to have an intermission.
So 1 inch
Bum,
basically
bum,
equals
bum, bum,
1,000
bum,
miles.
bum.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
fuck.
So how far are you walking?
About 600 miles.
About 600 miles.
And there's a thing on here.
Yeah.
Per day, something we're going
about a
normally
few
fast.
past you.
Oh god. 24 miles in a day.
We don't have horseback.
Nope.
24 miles a day.
You're hoofing it, boys. Unless a passing ship comes by and says, "Hey, y'all need a lift."
60 divided by 2.4.
You done made your bed, now lie in it.
Long division sucks.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, this is very loosey-goosey approximate math here.
Well, it's better than the math they're teaching in school now with that Bach shit.
Box shit?
Well, how about
Look it up.
It'd be
Box
4
shit?
times.
Look
So
it
it'd be
up.
24
Box
days.
shit! You dare insult my math!
Yes.
At 24. Yeah, it'd be about
To be honest, I
24
barely
days.
remember how to do it myself.
I mean, yeah,
Because
600 divided by
It doesn't
25
fucking work.
would be
It's, okay, here's the thing.
24.
I don't remember the difference between box and
so
long.
600
I just
by
remember how to
24
do
would be
division. I just don't remember.
I
the
can't hear a
differences off the
fucking
top of
word
my
you're
head.
saying.
I have to sit down and do it.
600 divided by 25 would be 24.
So about... Oh god.
So about 25 days on foot.
Yeah, about a month.
Yes.
Well, that spell's not going to last long enough.
Yes, we were really speeding it down that river too, based on how long it is.
Because you were going downstream and going
Yeah.
downstream.
So
slightly
in
faster.
short,
Even
what we're
still-
learning here is the scale is fucked.
Yes, the
That's my
scale-
fault.
Yes.
For the record.
That's what I get for not putting a scale on.
Not just that, if you're going downstream, you can go even faster, and you just take both oars and paddle, and you'll hit.
Well,
fucking-
no, we were still making fucking good pace going upstream.
Yes.
Bro, you son of a bitch!
I mean, literally traveling about half the distance that we have to do on foot, like up the river, like 300 miles in
Less than
There.
a
a couple
day.
of days.
There's your scale.
Okay.
Here's your scale.
Yeah, about an inch roughly works out to about
Okay.
So translate that to English, please.
Just
A long
600
fucking
miles.
time.
Yes, it's going to take about a month.
Yeah, it's gonna take us about a fucking month to hoof it there.
And you done goofed.
So what we're learning here is that his scale is shit.
What we're learning here is that my scale is shit.
The more you know.
Knowing is half the battle.
So
Only half. Nah.
a
So we walk for about a month.
King
Yes.
think they're dead.
on the second day,
That has a thing.
Bed has a thing.
6.
What was that for?
The wand.
Oh.
Slow going, mates.
So
The annoying thing is I only need another one for it to be back up to full charge.
Yay.
wait a minute. Okay. You didn't say that the dwarves knew Draconic, right?
They don't.
Did you say that you knew Draconic?
I know Common and Elvish.
And
Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
You're thinking of him, probably.
Yes. But I thought she said earlier on, "Oh, I got another language."
Yeah, so I would have. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I would have picked it as. Because that's my default.
So do you have it?
Yes.
Has Ved learned of this fact?
Probably not. I haven't spoken any.
Yes, and well, there was that one time that he wrote
Thank you.
wrote on the sign in 3 different languages, and
I didn't know it at the time.
yes. So you pick up a
Well, no,
language
I
in
just
your
didn't realize that I had another language,
Ah.
so I picked it up in that time.
Okay.
Mental gymnastics here.
Ved is going to want to speak to you privately.
Okay.
So,
The 2 dwarves have just gone off to do some fishing. They have
As
a
we're
stick and some
traveling.
string.
We're by the coast. Have fun.
Yeah.
Who knows? They might reel in a shark.
Unlike,
And then you can
what
just
is
ride.
this, Animal Crossing?
And then you can just ride the shark back.
Need more accuracy, a shark reels them in.
We got a big one. What?
Pulls us
What
out to
happened?
sea.
Oh, he got eaten by a whale shark. Whale sharks don't eat things like that. This one
Anywho.
did.
I've got a taste for it now, we're fucked!
It's Megalodon without the teeth.
No, man, like a megalodon, like gumming a guy.
Anyway, back to these 2, because this sounds serious.
so you know that dark evil wand from Orcus.
Yes.
I had a very bad dream last night. I had a dream. Has he told you about the Abu yet?
I don't know.
I don't believe so.
Wait, it was during session 0 that
Oh, yeah, you did mention the aboleth over dinner.
Yes. Yes.
So, yes.
That was about a month ago, mind you. So
yes,
in the real
and
world,
it was
so-
not recorded. So
No, it was not. Because I didn't think of recording it until after that.
Hence the name Session 0.
yes,
And I know none of this.
yes, there's a lot of exposition that happened there.
If you mind the noise, it's probably the guy outside getting his motorcycle.
I
Very
envisioned
cut that out.
I envisioned that thing
Alan, please add details.
falling into the tendrils of such a great monster. Something that is capable of already enslaving people with its mind. And you see all that water out there. That's the biggest bit of water that I've ever seen in my life. The next biggest thing was the lake that I used to live near in the jungle. It stands to reason that there may be alboleths out there.
was it in character that she vocalized her intent to throw the wand into
No.
the ocean? Okay.
At least I don't remember. I'm not sure.
You mentioned it so offhandedly that I felt that it was in character because, like, he was fine to let you take care of it, and especially to keep it in the bag of holding because it has. We learned that it has supernatural effects on like things dying and whatnot just by it being in the presence of life.
My God, this thing is a Horcrux.
Anyway,
Actually, no, it isn't. Actually, Horcrux. Slight tangent. Horcruxes are just phylacteries.
Yeah, I was going to say Voldemort's a lich.
Yeah, pretty good one too.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, that contract. Sorry.
One of his phylacteries, or 2 of his phylacteries, are living beings.
Yeah, fucking work that one out. Anywho,
It's actually a bad idea because they're mortal and they can die.
well, the one was a fucking snake. Well,
Yes.
Yeah, it was basically his familiar.
Yes. Anyway,
Yes, anywho.
So,
Multi-board.
God damn it.
Let me get the words. Ved's currently trying to fight off an anxiety attack.
it would be very unwise to attempt going out into the water with that thing in our grasp. But I'm also really afraid that if as an ambassador to the lizard folk, if I were ever to be compelled to go back to, say, liberate my people from the Aboleth, that we would avoid bringing that thing along. And certainly not attempting to try to use it against it. Because, well, I don't want that to fall into the hands of something that is so insidious, so...
The thing is, I know no better place to keep such an object than on my person.
Yes, I agree.
For the fact that I don't know what's going on at my shop right now.
Mm-hmm.
For all I know, it could have been beset by vandals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust them.
Yes.
So, if you had to go to save your people, and I had to accompany you, because I would, then I would take it with me. If only for the reason that I don't trust keeping it anywhere else.
Question to the DM.
Uh-huh.
Through the time that he spent enslaved by the Aboleth, does he understand certain things about how the Aboleth operates, such as, like, it can project an image of itself
You
through
would.
the eyes? Okay, through the eyes.
Because
of its
you
victims.
spent quite a few years there.
Also, can I do a history check on the on an Aboleth? I'm not entirely sure. Like, I out of character don't
Sure.
entirely know what they are.
And I do. Well, out of character, I do. A second thing.
12, 8, 4, 6, 16,
Would
19.
Thinking about it, because you haven't, not sure if you've ever actually encountered one, but thinking about it, you do remember hearing stories and seeing pictures of them, so yeah, you kind of have an idea of what he's talking about and what they can do.
Do I know that do they tend to cling to water?
They're pretty much water-bound.
Okay.
Very amphibious.
Yes.
Like, to the point where they can't even leave the water.
Okay.
They do have a walking
Do they
stick, though.
hang to the shallows?
I don't believe so.
Or rather,
I think
do they
to-
tend to hang in the deep, or can they go into the shallows?
They can come into the shallows, but they're mostly in, like, the deep part. Mostly in the... Yeah,
Okay.
in the deep. Like,
Yes.
that, like, out there in the ocean, way down the abyss, there's easily
Okay.
at least one.
If we cast it into the bottom of the ocean,
Okay.
there's a good chance.
Now, it doesn't mean that it's in this particular area, but there's at least one out there.
Okay.
Yes.
And you do know from all the stories that the Aboleths were here long before even the gods showed up, so there's probably quite a few.
Okay.
The other thing is Ved aware of the fact that the Aboleth has to see the creature that it wants to enslave in order to try to enslave it?
That you're not too sure of. As far as you know, all an Aboleth has to do is think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've never seen an Aboleth actually have to look at a creature. It's just always happened.
Yes, he wouldn't have put together like that. People weren't being.
Like,
He wouldn't have taken it as like a vision thing, but more of just like a magic thing. It needs to be fairly close to it in order for it to be enslaved. He wouldn't necessarily connect that it was actually having to maintain eye contact. Well, not eye contact, but eyesight.
has to maintain line of sight.
Yes,
Yep.
maintain line of sight just to enslave something. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
If that were to ever happen, oh, But we'd have to have a very good game plan in order to deal with it, I think. 'Cause it is, those things are very smart, and they also have the heads of every single thing that has ever enslaved, helping it out. But yeah, we would have to be extremely sneaky about it. I also agree that it should remain in our hands simply for the fact that I can trust you with it. I can't trust, say, whoever may happen upon it to be able to do the right thing with it.
And I think, for the long term, that we look to some way to destroy it. Long term. Because there's no way in hell that I can get rid of it now.
Mhm.
But at some point, if it came to it where I have to chuck it into Mount Doom. Lord of the Rings reference.
Yes.
We'd have to go to the positive energy plane and find a great hero or something like that, and oh yeah, we'd have to go delve into the realm of Orcus and whatnot.
The equivalent of Mount Doom that exists in this world.
Mordor.
Also, I think
It's a place you call is a place you call, or is the name of the place you call where you think that you think needs more means of ingress.
And also, that's
Mordor.
also not stories you can walk into easily.
Mordor.
One does not simply walk into Mordor.
But yet they did.
Yeah, they did. Just strolled up.
I mean, they snuck in.
But still.
That's still walking in.
Well, no, they climbed around.
Well,
Still.
what
Now
would you
they're- now
expect them
they're-
to do?
now they're-
Fly on the eagles?
It probably would have worked. Now,
Can we
if
just
the-
nod, continue this conversation?
now their
Look
first
up
plan
this out
would,
in post.
now if their first plan would have worked, would have been, yo, open the fucking door,
Kicks down the door
and then they probably would have gotten shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
by arrows.
Anywho,
Lord of the Rings, they don't have they don't know what a gun is.
no, by trebuchet.
Raw.
Assuming a troll didn't come down and eat them. Anyway,
Maybe.
I think also attempting to hide the wand someplace, whether it's burying it underground or putting it someplace that we think no one would ever go, might play into the evil hands of Orcus himself and his intentions for the wand, because it could happen. He might be able to pull strings that
Folk.
everything else might not be able to, and ensure that somebody finds it who really, really, really should not. And it is better to keep it with us under the guise of using it wisely.
in big quotations.
As in
keeping it
We
on
are
a person and never touching it.
than, say, starting beef with him by trying to cast it away. And obviously, since it can talk, it probably can hear us, but it can't hear us in the bag of holding.
Meanwhile, in the bag of holding, I hear you talk about me, motherfuckers.
He's on another plane of existence. He can't hear us.
I hear you, fool. Shut up.
Meanwhile, in the bag of holding.
What you say about me, you little bitch? Shut up.
He's probably talking to the will-o'-the-wisp.
How'd they get you? How'd they get you? They put me in a fucking jar.
They put me in a jar. Well, I'm an inanimate object.
No, it's like a scene from the Gargoyles comic where the Holy Grail meets Scotland's Stone of Destiny. Hi.
I just like to
Hey.
think that it is that melee thing, and it has the juggle bone.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Pew, 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 pew. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
So it's not
So
staff,
we
it's a
are-
bone whip.
Well, no, it's just there's a specific
It's literally a skull to spine, like think Scorpion from Mortal Kombat style.
Yeah,
And
it has a
just
jiggle
shakes a
bone.
little bit.
Yeah,
just shakes a
it
little bit.
wiggles a little bit.
It doesn't like flop all the way over. Just
No, it doesn't like soft cock. It just wiggles a bit.
Anyway,
But I think I want to think that's what that does. It's just kind of floppy.
Oh my gosh, be the crazy thing that hits on with it. You bring it back and like recoil.
Well, it is a
comes
mace.
across as,
It is
wow.
It is a mace.
Oh god, yes.
anyway,
Anywho, Yes.
So
Anywho,
I suggest we don't tell anyone of this thing's existence unless it's someone that is capable of
Going to the positive material plane and save.
if we can find adventurers greater than ourselves, basically, to
Like if we happened upon a band of holy crusaders who are level
and a hobbit.
18 or something like that. This is basically what he's describing to you. Because I cannot for the life of me try to circumlocute that.
Meanwhile, you're saying not to talk about it. J. Jonah Jameson sitting over in the bush like, yes, this is good stuff.
You're serious.
Meanwhile, you hear one of the dwarves say, "You lost it! It's not my fault the string broke!
Anyway.
Put another string on and cast out again!"
I told you I shouldn't use that fucking mace as bait.
So
They don't know about it.
I know, but just that thought of just, oh fuck.
Yeah. Basically, under no circumstances should we let anyone know about its existence or
Use that mace of the rod.
and yeah. We really shouldn't attempt to use it. I agree with that. And in our hands, yeah, it's probably the safest it can be.
Yeah, nothing short of divination magic is going to tell anybody else about where it is if it's still in the bag of holding. Unless somebody empties the entire bag of holding. But at that point, at that point, we would have bigger problems because we'd probably both be unconscious.
What the hell did you put in here? My whole store. This doesn't look like it came from Poach's or.
As soon as it comes out, it starts screaming, "Freedom!"
I'm at the time you cut that off.
All your jars break, potions spill everywhere. Fuck!
And by the time they all mix together and create some unholy concoction that causes an explosion. Here's the thing, dude. Do you have scissors to cut Samson's hair and some mistletoe arrows while you're in there?
Not Mike.
Ah, damn.
Well, mistletoe arrows I can make.
You just gotta find mistletoe.
Well, that's good if you encounter one wild boulder.
I can just make it.
Yes.
Just
Conjuration wage.
Yes, the conjuration.
Besides, I don't think they'll be fighting Baldur anytime soon.
Here,
Oh,
hold my beer.
hold my beer, Thor.
No one can. Here, hey, no one can kill me. Here, hold my beer. Thwack.
Ow.
So anyway, so
Four.
long as we are in agreement on this,
Entirely.
my lips are sealed.
You don't have lips.
It's an expression.
So is this.
You're not here yet, dickhead.
I know. That's what I'm hating right now.
We're good.
Then yeah,
Ved looks visibly.
Decompress.
He feels a lot better having approached you about this, and this conversation having gone the way that it has.
Just for reference sakes here, what I had seen of the little bit of the episode I had watched, I was under the impression of apprenticeship here. What is like the relationship between the two?
Apprentice and master.
Okay, I wonder if that was still the chemistry, or if like they fully became like partners in crime at this point, or
Kind of. But definitely apprentice and master.
that's what I was trying to like get an idea on.
mm-hmm.
Why, are you trying to hit it at some elf lizard shipping?
No, I'm trying to get.
Yes, sir, you fool!
Somebody will.
He's slithering up a crack already.
Wow. Gross. Anyway.
I apologize for nothing.
I'm old enough to be your great grandmother, you fuck.
Yeah, you're like, what, 700?
Something like that.
With
Yes.
A
Meanwhile,
400-year-old daughter.
and some back out
And
of the
this
way,
guy
my
is-
guy's getting fucking hammered.
So that, okay. Okay,
Good talk.
yes.
1 month later.
Does anything happen in our travels?
Hair grows.
Let me see.
Do we get attacked by 4 owl bears along the way?
A black dragon just swoops down like, sup.
Side Wow, bitchin'.
The one
Welcome to
Annoying
the
thing
bitchin'
is-
kitchen.
Annoying thing is, we could probably take it.
The one black dragon is sweeping land. We heard the cleric. Where's the cleric?
Oh no, annoying thing is, we could probably take it because of my fucking arsenal.
Yes. She.
I'm like,
I mean, that
did she not have
that wand of magic missile is so powerful.
what is it, like the equivalent of the BFG 9000?
No. Well,
That's
no.
Fireball.
Yeah, that's fireball.
Good point.
No, just the fact of I have so much shit in my bag.
That can counter so much other shit.
No, it's just a bunch of potions.
It's basically the laser.
Oh,
knife.
you just can basically get down 15 ball the potions and be
Yeah, I can
unstoppable.
just pull out my DMG here, say, oh yeah, I want. Oh shit, oh, that was a bunch of silica gel. There's silica beads.
That's nice.
I can just be like, oh yeah, I want one of those, 2 of those. Here, you have one of those.
Basically-
and I have 900 splash potions to fuck you die.
If that or basically just down a bunch of buff potions, basically go into a barbarian blood rage.
Exactly. We could. The annoying thing is, we could probably kill it.
And I have a wand of pyrotechnics and a staff that I can expend sorcery points to make it catch on fire.
And my guy in another town in another state has a wand of.
But the fact of the matter is that the sorcery points that it takes to turn on the wand of the staff
Turn on.
might be better put to use in.
I gave him a flaming quarterstaff. He uses a key point to set it on fire.
I'm sorry, a key point.
Sorcery point, I mean. Sorry, I was
different
thinking.
class resource.
I
Yeah.
was thinking because I had repurposed that from another campaign I was running where I gave it to a monk.
Right here.
Not you.
No, not me.
It might-
Not that monk in question, but the monk is in
It
here.
might work for you, or we might be
Anyway,
able to work the
after
magic. to work
about
for
the
you.
first week of uneventful travel,
Yes.
I want to see if
both of you make a perception check.
I want to see if I can make this work.
You see a drunken asshole in a boat.
Not yet.
I wish.
What?
Ooh,
What do we do with a drunken sailor?
13 for me.
It
I'm in
is.
bed.
It is.
And you?
9, 1, 13.
Gee, you got
Rolled the same again.
You both got the same thing. You see a ship, maybe about a quarter mile offshore.
I know a way to get us to notice it.
Fireball.
No,
The wand of pyrotechnics.
no. Well, actually.
Shoot a flare.
Pretty much.
Is
Flare gun.
one use of the wand of pyrotechnics.
Yep.
Is there any sign that they noticed it? The fact of the matter is, they probably wouldn't see fireworks, but they would possibly hear the sound.
Basically.
It takes a few minutes, but it does look like the ship's actually turning in your direction.
I'm gonna do it again because just to make sure.
A few minutes later, you see the few clouds in the sky actually start to form words saying, "We'll be there soon."
Dickhead!
No,
Fuck off!
It says, "We'll be there soon."
Skywrite.
Someone's
Nice.
using Skywrite.
Nice. Nice.
By the way, I'd like to point out, if you were capable of growing facial hair, and if you were a male, I don't know if you've ever watched Dragon Ball Super, but there's a period where Vegeta and Goku, they actually spent 3 years in the time chamber and come out with these full-on beards. Goku looks fucking weird with a beard.
Yes.
Are we talking like fucking like rejected Keanu Reeves fucking look, or like what kind of beard are we talking here? Like, give me an image here. I'm curious now.
That's what I'm looking at.
I'll be honest. The only Dragon Ball I've ever watched was a few episodes of fuck.
Hey, dwarven ones.
They look like this.
What the fuck?
That's after spending 3 years in the hyperbolic time chamber. Goku looks fucking weird.
Yeah, see, I know the story of Dragon Ball for the most part, but I've never actually watched them. I think I watched like a few episodes of one of the series a while back, but I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head. I know the shitty, like, redo.
No, we do not talk. If you're talking about the movie,
No.
live action movie, no.
No,
Which
no.
one?
It was
Oh, the live action.
It was the actual, like, it was an animated series, but I remember it covered everything from, like, when Radish showed up, going, and then forward.
That's Dragon Ball Z. If you're talking Dragon Ball Kai, it's basically just the official version of Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
I just don't remember.
Anyway, about an hour or so later, well, the ship has to anchor offshore about another little bit,
I'm trying to do the Hobbit theme. Da, 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 da,
and a longboat approaches, and in the longboat are a couple elves, one human, and a tall blue dragonborn. As their boat comes ashore.
Again.
Hi.
The dragonborn speaking up. I'm going to take a shot in the dark here and say that you were the one responsible for the fireworks.
This is what he just does it again.
Yeah.
You have the charges.
Yes. But it would be superfluous, and I don't think he would do that.
Yes, that would be, I.
You folks lost or something?
Not lost per se. It's just a hell of a long way back home.
Yes.
Where you headed?
We are trying
Angel
to...
Spires.
Yes, we are trying to return...
Well, how
Angel Spires.
convenient! We're going there as well.
You got a good walk ahead of you. Hop aboard. We're headed that way.
How convenient.
That's only
Insight.
Go ahead.
Fucking hell.
Nat 1.
Oh.
5 plus 4, 9.
9.
Completely trustworthy.
You're a little bit leery because it just seemed to just show up seemingly
How
from
convenient.
over the horizon, and you're like, you said you had candy?
Candy? Whoa, he's candy.
Hey, if there's something wrong with these guys, we can take them.
Whoa.
He's not saying
He's-
that in character.
yeah,
That's what's going through his mind because that's how low he rolled on insight.
What could possibly go wrong?
Cracks knuckles in preparation.
Ready's wand with malicious intent.
What could possibly go wrong?
Load
Repairs
shotgun.
in Elven.
Load shotgun with malicious intent. Heavy metal intensifies.
We are coming from that city that went dark for a while.
I heard about that.
We
Pocryon.
managed to resolve the issue there, and we're
Pocryon.
returning back to
Pokemon.
let them know.
Well, you can continue walking, but that'll take you a few more weeks, or you can hop on.
I'd appreciate that. I'm sure everyone here would appreciate that.
The two dwarves are like, yes!
Please. My character doesn't even exist right now.
My
Please.
calves.
Didn't get your names.
I'm Ved.
Looking over to you.
Alera, a pleasure.
My name's Draymorn. Nice to meet you. They make some room on the boat and offer you room.
But they've only got room for 3, so the dwarf's gotta hop back in the sack.
They'll make room.
I'll make room. Ved can sleep in the in a janitor's closet or something. So he's spent years at the Shadowfell. Tell me he's slept in worse. Hasn't slept in worse.
Anyway, you climbing the boat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Back to the ship, which is a pretty decent size. I gotta take a look at something here to refresh my memory.
Ooh, I didn't think about this, but if it's a sailboat, Ved can cast
Obviously,
Gust.
it is a sailboat.
He can cast Gust to help it along.
Yeah, it's like a
Gus does.
it's like a naval tall ship.
Yes, but it can.
And as you approach, you see written like on the side of it in bright gold letters, Orca's heart.
Orca's heart.
Interesting choice.
What's an orca?
Concern.
Why are you getting Jaws flashbacks?
No. Orcas. Orcas.
No,
Okay.
as in the whale.
Okay.
What is an orca?
Know what a whale is?
No.
No.
You'll see. So when one decides to pop up, but yeah, it's a whale.
It's a whale.
Ah, they're whalers.
Hit the whale of a good time.
Right, is that a character or no?
The whalers.
Yes, they're whalers. They hunt whales.
We're not whalers.
So why is it named the orca's the whale's heart?
Just needed a name, and it was a catchy name.
Fair point.
It sounds alright.
Of course, we had to name the ship before we left port. It's bad luck to go sailing without a ship. Bad luck
Ship
to go
without a
sailing
name.
on a ship without a name.
I didn't know that.
And you get there and you climb up the netting and up onto the ship you go. And you can see. Have you guys, your characters anyway? Have your characters seen cannons before?
If there weren't any cannons on the other ship,
How about you?
Nah, mate.
Boom.
Well, lining the. I'm not very well versed in my ship terminology. Lining the railing.
It's fine. You were the army, not the navy.
No, but my dad was Navy.
Bum, bum, bada, bum, bum.
Lining the railings are these sort of black iron. I almost said ivory black. That's not even wrong. Black iron tubes.
Jumbo shrimp. Micro reefs.
And there are also a few like big old crossbow harpoons. People are going everywhere.
you mean ballistas?
Harpoons, ballistas, yeah,
Oh yeah.
ballistic.
doing their chores. And Draymorn, welcome to the Orca's heart, the finest ship in Valara's navy.
It's very kind of you to help us out.
I thought you were going to say in the 7 seas, like, there's only one.
There's only one. There are a couple of bays, but only one sea. What? What?
Barry, cut that out.
What?
What did you say?
There are a couple of bays, but only one sea.
I thought you said there were a couple of A's, but only one C.
No.
Barry, cut that out.
There can be only one.
I don't get it.
There are a couple of A's, but
Like-
but only one C.
Like the letter.
Yes, like the letter. I don't get it.
A, B, C, A, A, C. Is that it?
I mean, I don't see the humor in it.
Moving on.
Barry, cut that out.
You
So-
were almost a Jill sandwich.
No.
Is there anything I can do to help? Because it's very kind of you to let us ride.
Oh, well, you can help pull anchor up. If you want.
You see that he has kind of one hand full all the time.
Gimli, Gloin, do it.
I
I know that's not your name.
I want to ask, but you know what? It's your business.
Tragic pace eating accident. Don't ask.
Ved doesn't laugh, but
We do have some food available if you're hungry. I'm not sure how long you've been walking.
A week.
although with the wanderer feat, we so long as there is food, Ved would have been able to help scrounge for some in the wild.
Yeah.
That would be very appreciated. I still wish I could help, though.
We'll find something for you.
Okay.
How about you? How about you, Madam Elf?
I could do with something to eat.
Alrighty then. Come along with me. I'll show you. I'll show you to the kitchen. And down to the galley you go.
Are you believing
And you can see some food set up, and you can hear what sounds like somebody chopping something, but you can't see who it is.
You give up some things, chasing your dreams.
Might it? Another unseen servant?
Hey, Ricky! And this tiny little head pops out from behind one of the counters. I can't talk. Hey, Captain! Who's that? You're looking at a gnome. Hey, Captain! Who are they? Yes.
Thanks.
This is Ved
Ved, yes.
and Alera. Correct? Meet Ricardo. We call him Ricky. Yeah, it's just a little bit easier to say. How you doing? He only comes up to maybe about your thigh.
Oh, so he's punt size.
He's a gnome.
It's nice to meet you, Ricky.
Yeah, nice to meet you. This isn't my blood, by the way. This isn't anyone else's blood. This is... Well, I had to butcher the goat.
The goat! No!
Survival check.
Survival. Okay.
9 on insight.
You're just thinking, how...
My bullshit meter's going off.
No, it's 16. It's
Well,
just
my
that
girlfriend that jumps up.
if he recognizes the smell of the blood.
Yeah, you had to slaughter a few goats yourself.
Smells like good blood.
You're just like, sure.
Don't care.
Mm.
Don't dice me up, I don't care.
That's going to be the main course for dinner tonight. Feel free to help yourself to some fruit. We got crackers. I have to cook up the goat, so bear with me for just a few more hours.
That's fine.
Sorry. I was thinking of shocking grasp a whole body.
A goat.
It would probably help if he's unconscious. Clear.
Oh my gosh, you can use to defibrillate someone.
Yes, defibrillating.
Clear! Oh my god, Batman Arkham Origins.
Anyway.
We'll be at Angel Spires in about 2 days,
Alright.
assuming the wind keeps with us.
Ooh, speaking of wind,
He's going to demonstrate his power with gust.
Some of the utensils just... A couple apples roll off the countertop.
I might be able to help out with the wind on the sail.
If we need it. The wind's been good for us so far for the last few weeks.
Okay.
There was a period of time where it kind of lulled down, and if you've ever seen an entire crew just cabin fever just like that.
So, did somebody use magic to, put words in the sky?
Oh yeah, that was our resident sorcerer. I'm sorry, he's new, so you'll have to bear with me. We just picked him up about a month ago. This is actually me trying to think of a name now.
I get that. It's
Um,
alright.
Male or female?
Oh, that was Horace, our new magician and sorcerer. Mm-hmm. We saw your fireworks and, well, can't exactly call over to you from a quarter mile away, so he just did his thing, the hands, and I was one did the thing. I'm not magically inclined, so
I might like to meet him later.
you'll probably find him up in the crow's nest. He's kind of our
Flashbacks
lookout.
to
He's our lookout too.
yes, flashbacks to Thaddeus in the crow's nest. He was a Vidalcan wizard.
Oh, the Ravnica campaign.
Yes, in our Ravnican campaign, and we ended up in another world.
Magic.
And we were on a boat for a good while, and he was up in the crow's nest. The thing is, though, Ved's scared of heights.
Fork.
Food.
Oh, too bad. Well, it sucks for you because the crow's nest about 30 feet up off the deck.
He can fly up that far. He doesn't say that, but
Okay.
He can fly.
He can
Fly.
fly.
He can fly.
He can talk. So if you want,
Big
so
talking
if you
lizard
She
man.
can
so
talk,
if
she
you
can
do want
talk,
help,
she
you
can
can always
talk,
help
she can
Forrest. Keep a lookout.
Okay.
Just in case of. It's very rare, but there may be some enemy ships out there. We do still need a navy after all for exploration and such.
Mm,
Or just in case of bad weather. We were just coming from some of the islands off to the east. Still relatively uncharted.
I know nothing about cartography, so
Oh,
afraid I can't help you there.
stories say that there's something on that island that can stave off aging, and according to rumors, that's how the king has stayed on the throne for so long and not aged a day in the last 700 years. Of course, that's rumors. For all I know, that you just be getting different guys that look the same. So
deception?
I've never heard that before.
That's a pretty high roll. That's gotta be 24 on deception.
I've never heard that before.
yeah,
That's quite a rumor.
not many people have, believe it or not. And doesn't say they have. You quickly find out that they're total bullshit.
Meanwhile, we have a piano accompanying it.
It's a hurdy-gurdy.
Meanwhile, Alera has found a piano.
It's a hurdy-gurdy.
So
The fuck is a hurdy-gurdy?
I suppose that we eat
Mhm.
and wait a while before. Well, we eat and then we wait a while for the goat to cook.
It's one of these fucking things.
We eat.
The fuck?
Ved would like to talk with the sorcerer,
Okay.
but I don't know what anybody else would like to do.
I'd like to join the game.
Hi, Vsauce.
We'll get to you in a little bit.
I
don't
know,
worry.
I know.
Vsauce, Ved here.
Hi, Vsauce. Ved here.
No. Fucking
Hey,
get out.
Vsauce. Michael here.
So all that's available right now is just some
They sound
fruit
like
and
this.
crackers for snacks.
Oh, no. You've played Sea of Thieves, right?
Yeah, never played
Yes.
it, but I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have that in Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I know. Because you get accordion, one of those, and I don't remember what the other thing is.
Probably a violin or something.
And then you want to go talk to
Electric
the other
guitar.
sorcerer. All right, so easy enough to find the crow's nest.
Yes.
hmm
Boy, that's high. But
What are you up to, Alera?
Fiddling around.
Okay, Alera's just fiddling around.
The D&D equivalent of pulling her pud.
Ved casts fly and fly.
And then do fuck off.
Up using his 60 feet of flying speed.
Which you only have to use about half of it.
Yes.
hi.
Ah!
Does he need to save him?
Make an acrobatics check.
Pull the cronut to his fucking death. He's fucking dead, Jim. He's...
Acrobatics. That'd be a 13.
Easy enough to grab his arm.
He'd still have plenty of his speed left.
Yeah. Don't do that!
Sorry. I'm one of the people from the land, that your captain so graciously...
Give me a minute
Okay.
to
Process.
process and accept the fact that for the next couple hours my pants are going to be wet.
There's plenty of water around. We can wash them.
Ugh. Are you flying?
Yeah. Can you?
I've never bothered trying.
The trick is to throw yourself at the ground and miss.
Let me say
Jumping off, I believe I can fly.
baby steps, as they say.
What the fuck is this?
Actually, he might
The
have
fuck?
he might have a
What
spare
the fuck is this?
spare pair of pants.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
there we
you
go.
got a set of fine clothes.
I don't need it. I'll tie him to a rope and throw him into the water later.
Anyway, you must be Horace then.
Yeah, you are?
I'm Vet.
Nice to meet you. You want to put your feet on firm?
The
Four?
boat is moving out from underneath him because, like, he's trying to keep along.
Savannah has to constantly
Has to fly along at the speed of the boat in order to.
Horse just reaches out, grabs you, put your feet on the floor.
Okay.
It's easier.
Not really firm, and the boat rocks back and forth through the fucking boat.
Well, it's a big old ship. One person isn't going to rock it.
No, I'm talking just like the natural movement of a boat as it sails, just it
But still.
rocks.
Yes, and the fact that there's a big fucking pole in the middle of it
Yeah, but still.
that suddenly has new weight on it. Anyway,
Slams boots on ground. Boat.
anyway. Sorry, that conjured a very funny image into my mind.
So, I heard you're the sorcerer who was riding in the sky.
Yep, that's me.
That's quite impressive.
And he shows it off. And you see the clouds form, kind of like a smiley face.
Middle finger.
No,
rolls
just
up into
smiley
a
face.
pretzel. Now that would be impressive.
Yep, that's me. Been doing that since I was a little kid.
Wow. So you were born with a magical gift, I guess.
I guess, I don't know. My first memory of doing that, I was 3. Lost mine. I got separated from mom and dad somewhere. I don't
I
exactly
smell
remember where.
sorcerer.
I just know I got separated.
Yeah, that's why he called him a sorcerer.
Oh, I didn't actually catch that part.
Yeah.
I don't remember where we were. I just got separated, and I'm like, you know how a little kid does, flails around. Next thing I know, there they are.
Pow!
About 20 minutes later, mom and dad showed up, and they said, "Well, we saw the clouds say you were here," and I'm like,
What?
the next day, I figured I'd try it again just to see if it was me, and son of a bitch!
That's incredible. I'm guessing that's why you got hired on? Or maybe you just have a strong back and a keen eye?
A little bit of both. That was about a month ago.
Well, congratulations on your employment. I hope it works out for you.
So far it has. Haven't actually had any ship-to-ship combat yet, but,
Foreshadowing
When you-
in 1.
When you work on a boat like this,
Fireball!
it's bound to happen with traveling across land,
ship almost got attacked by a big fucking shark, though.
That sounds bad.
Smells like sushi.
That has never heard of a shark, but
You can't help but look down because you're so high, and you see a creature come up and water come out of a hole in its head.
What's that?
Oh, that's a whale.
Oh!
Humpback, I think.
Not an orca.
No, orcas are a bit smaller and more black and white.
Black and white.
Every once in a while, you might find the reverse, but that's very rare.
White and black?
Like I said, it's rare, and the ocean's a big place, so
flashbacks.
Anyway, it's a big place, yeah. So, I am up here to help out with, you keeping, watch up here.
oh, that'd be great because I can't exactly keep a look back there just in case something were tailing us.
Yeah.
Mostly, I'm just up in this direction looking for anything like other ships or land. I mean, there's land
Rock.
over there, yeah, but
Land hole! Oh, wait. It's a dragon turtle.
It's a dragon turtle.
please don't jinx us like that. I have heard stories.
That was not in character.
Wait. Dragon turtle an actual thing?
Yes,
Yes, and he would not know of a dragon turtle,
I will show you.
but he would
I'm
know it if
very
it bit him in the
intrigued.
ass. In fact, he would probably not survive it biting him in the ass.
Lynn, and that chicken.
He
You
bit
want
off
to keep
his
dragging
entire
Here you go, Mike.
ass.
There you go, Mike.
And he bit off more than just his entire ass. He bit his entire self. He ate him whole.
Dragon
Yeah.
turtles are no joke.
No joke.
No, the fun part is they put a metal bar in their mouth, tie some leather straps to it, and then you ride that bitch.
You get a bag of devouring and dunk on it.
Could be worse, Terry. Could be worse.
Woo! Cthulhu.
Kraken.
That's a Kraken.
Kraken.
Yes.
I've heard of the Kraken. But no, I know what you meant by like dunking on it. All my brain just made the
Anyhow.
fucking basketball game just get dunked on.
Welcome to the
Anyway, back to this.
Yes.
So, Ned, right?
Mm-hmm.
What brings you here?
Uh,
I mean, besides our captain bringing you by boat.
oh yeah. I guess you probably wouldn't have been able to hear our conversation up here.
Nope.
Nope.
So
Fucking
funny
engineer.
story. What was the name of that town again?
Pocryon.
Pocryon. You know about that place? Went dark for a while.
I heard rumors.
Yes. It's well, they blockaded it shortly after we arrived because we were kind of taken on by that king at the something.
King
Spires.
Dragonlance, yeah.
Yeah, King Dragonlance to investigate the issue and probably help deal with it. And yeah, we got to the source of the matter, and we're just heading back. And we were heading back on foot because, well, all we had was a dinghy and
See.
dinghy in open water.
How long have you been walking?
It's about a week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The island
about a
madness
week.
got to them.
I wouldn't even have made it a day.
Well,
He quickly looks around, leans in. So what was it? What happened?
Necromancer.
so
First of all, I wanted him to say,
you realize I'm really far from, the land of the lizardfolk, right? I've done a lot of walking.
Ash,
that's a bad joke, but like,
you ever seen Ash versus the Evil Dead? That. No, I meant like that. That's what he said. Like, so what was it? Ever seen Ash versus the Evil Dead?
Anyway, how do I put this and not scare you again? Do you know what zombies are?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, most of the place was turned to zombies by a necromancer. A wizard who controls the dead. The undead.
I know what a necromancer is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a pretty dark situation, but... And you didn't hear this from me.
Somehow this music seems oddly fitting.
It's Star Trek.
You didn't hear this from me.
I didn't hear this from you.
But the wizard down there, her name's Alera.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can tell people that you learned that from me. But that's fine. But she beat him in a duel. 1-on-1.
Wow.
She's incredible. I'm also her apprentice. Not in magic, but, well, magic sort of. With, chemicals.
Oh, an alchemist.
Yes, that's what she does for a living. And, I'm her apprentice.
Neat. He doesn't really have that much enthusiasm in his voice, and you can see from his face, he's just thinking, because of what you said, he's just thinking, you can tell what someone's thinking by the look on his face.
yes.
You can tell he's thinking, oh shit.
Yes, but don't worry, those undead have, well, dropped dead now.
Those undead have been turned dead again.
Yes,
Anyway.
yes, and they got a lot of the survivors out, and yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time for them to rebuild, but There were dark matters at play. As is typical with necromancers, apparently.
That's harsh.
Yes, but reality is often very harsh.
Mm-hmm.
Reality be but a cruel mistress.
Reality can sometimes also dump the weird and unusual on you. Come here. He points down. Describe what your guy looks like.
Alright, correct me if I'm wrong. Monks actually allowed to have some clothing. He thought
They're allowed to
Yeah.
have clothes, they just don't wear armor.
Yeah, they just can't wear stuff to actually protect them.
Yeah, if they had to have cloth that would average everyday
Yeah,
clothing.
like robes. You're allowed robes and shit.
Alright, so think like brown coat, sort of like not fancy, but not low class, like kind of
Yeah.
Upper middle class.
Yes.
maybe they're like bare basic fit jeans and a shirt. Okay, that's it.
But medieval. So
Well,
not jeans and a shirt.
Oh no pants, like your bare basic bitch like medieval time, like pants and shirt.
Yeah.
Yes.
And no hat. Think black hair, long about little three. He grew it out a little bit.
All around?
Yeah, like he has like a normal like head of hair.
Okay.
It just
How long are
growing
his
out some.
bangs?
His bangs are trimmed.
Okay.
Why? Do you want him to have, like, pop star Sia bangs and have him cover his eyes like this, or have the Pika bangs?
No, I was just trying to get, like...
That mental image.
yes, because...
Yeah, I gotcha. I do too.
I'll be honest, that will be kind of funny. It's like,
Bruh.
you know I can see you, right? How do you see through all that hair? Simple.
They're like
Fucking
drapes.
bottle cap.
They're like they're like curtains. They part.
No, I'm thinking like you pull them aside like bottle cap glasses. Looking back at you.
And what was your guy's name?
Is Carlos Bass.
Reality can also drop the weird and unusual on you. Look at that guy down there, all passed out drunk near the railing. Carlos Bass. We picked him up on that island. Don't know what he was doing there, but there he is. Couldn't just leave him there to be eaten by shambling mounds or anything like that, so plop him on the boat.
Is there anything distinctively drunk about him, or could it be as easily interpreted that he is...
I'm thinking like 5 bottles of like
other-
liquor of some sort near him.
Okay, so there would be obvious signs of drinking as opposed to him being like
I'm going to kill you.
I mean,
brain
look,
dead from like
you.
having his brains melted.
I mean, look,
Yeah.
we're sailors. We like to drink, but holy shit.
This man can drink.
How many
Pardon,
like
through?
any scotch tape?
Speaking of drinks, I need.
Purple drank.
Purple drink.
I down me one of these again. You're looking at these. Pretty fucking good. What are they? I haven't seen them around here. I saw them at the,
Oh, milk tea.
yeah, I saw them at the fucking flea market
Yeah.
place. So I don't know where to get these. I really want to though.
Anyway, yeah, see, shortly after we picked him up,
It came to $1
Yeah.
alcohol.
came to, and then after we sobered him up a little bit, got him some food, he wanted to play a game. Just keep giving him shots until he said when. The when never came.
We just took it of the wine when he passed out.
Is that when? Just
So,
no,
you
just
know
keep
what?
shoving liquor down his
It's
throat.
been about a week. We've just taken him to just, if he passes out, just step over him, maybe clean up the bottles if you can.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
I've downed a swig of whiskey.
Ved has a smile on his face. I would like Horace to roll an insight check as to the nature of what that smile means. Depending on how high he rolls.
Oh, I'm actually
10.
Okay. So with an insight of 10, he realizes that it isn't just
This
Complete-
is my quest.
just complete mirth on his face, like, haha, wow,
Haha,
he drinks a lot.
Funny man.
Haha, funny, what a story, Mark.
No.
What a story, Horace. That this
Horace.
is...
How do you spell Horace? H-O-R-A-C-E or H-O-R-U-S?
Horace.
Yes.
Okay.
he can tell that there's something more there, but he doesn't have the realization that, oh, this guy also drinks.
This fucking guy.
I'm down the swig of whiskey
After
for every head I've shot.
After all, he's gone at least 10 days without a drink.
I was gonna say by this point it's probably been close to 2 weeks.
Yes. So
He's sobered up.
yes,
He's on the wagon
Ved.
right now.
Yes. Ved is not an alcoholic. At least that's not how I envision him. It's just in his culture. He is not to drink like a pansy if he is to drink. And
Alcohol is my religion.
The motto that he says in one of the earlier episodes
Yeah.
is
I can piss more alcohol than that.
We do not. If you are to drink, you are not to drink as a pansy drinks the rain. That is to say, you are to drink.
If you're drinking, you're drinking properly.
If you're, I just sound like me in real life here.
I knew a guy. His name was Blake, and I studied with him. He studied
Was
this.
his cousin Blink?
No, his name was Blake Abel, and he is a financial advisor for Mass Mutual right now. But anyway, the thing is, alcohol doesn't hit him fast enough to the point where he starts feeling sleepy before he starts feeling buzzed.
Oh no.
Oh, nay.
And so he needs to drink like hard and fast in order for him to even feel it. And that is the exact philosophy of Ved, because he doesn't like reliving, the whole aspect of him being 3 steps from being undead. As
I
a result
drink
of
to
being,
forget, but I can never forget.
I drink to forget, but I always remember. It's a meme.
It's my guy. He drinks heavily. He drinks hard for 2 reasons. His surface thing, and the way he tells everyone else, is because it's part of the guild thing. We're all a bunch of fucking alcoholics. And my guy, he drinks. He drinks throughout the day, not to where. Let me put it this way: when he goes drinking, quote unquote, it's not like he's going to take a 1 hour and passing out. No, it's more like he doesn't stop drinking. He
It's a
drinks
marathon.
throughout the day. He stops drinking when he falls asleep or passes out.
Yes,
And-
he drinks it like
the
water.
little slider down your
Basically.
Can you
Yeah.
get that for me, please?
I get what
What?
you're
Yes,
saying.
there's
This isn't like
Okay.
crazed drinking or something
That's
that's
the way you do it.
like a neurological addiction sort of thing. It's just this is more of like a lifestyle choice.
Yeah. Although it is,
I can stop anytime I want.
although I do
I
have a
choose
thing
not
of
to.
if he doesn't have a drink after a while, he does start to get on the asshole-ish side and a little short-tempered because
Asshole!
We may see that.
How long have you been drinking? About 6 a.m. Monday, 3 months ago.
last year. last year. Okay, Bo Jelly.
I'm glad somebody got it.
One NASCAR drinking beer. That's actually another good point of why.
Can you get a time check? I don't.
It
I don't want to get rid of you.
5:40.
Okay,
5:40, yeah.
I want to get rid of you. It's just I want to be mindful of your time constraint.
Yeah, because in 20 minutes I do need to peace out because I've got to get Lynn here is being gracious enough to stop at Weiss. I'm making pigs in a blanket for dinner tonight.
Okay, we'll end it in about 20 minutes then.
Yeah.
Probably one of our shorter ones.
Yes.
At that Saturday I can't, like I said, I'm taking my buddy out to kind of just get him a day out of the house. But that Sunday, as of right now at least, I have no constraints to my knowledge.
Well, I have no idea what's happening for me this weekend, but we'll worry about that later.
Yeah, burn that bridge when we get to it.
Horace does reach into his little pouch. He's holding a pouch, kind of like a satchel.
Messenger.
By the
bag.
way, thirsty? He's holding up a bottle of rum.
Ooh.
My guy smells it on the wind.
Scrumpet!
From 30 feet up, he has like the scent of a bloodhound for alcohol.
I can imagine.
No, we are not pulling that Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 Joey smelling perfume shit.
No, I'm thinking like fucking he just the fucking smells it
That
and
was
crawls
fucking
up
silly.
the fucking pole like a fucking Grinch. Just fucking crawl up, strumpet.
You just look over and you see this face. Somebody say wrong.
Strumpet. Then fucking crawls to the post,
All
not
right.
even use the ladder.
Not the
just
whole thing though.
Oh, no.
fucking
No.
pokes his head out of the railing.
Takes all of it, but leaves you a shot.
I didn't drink the whole thing. Look, there's 2 drops.
swallow. Doesn't have a cup on it on his person, and he
Like-
only has one hand, so he can't
Just drink it right out of the bottle, man.
Don't be a
Use
faggot.
it to your health,
and
to
to
that
your
guy's health.
and to you.
My God, just
Here you go.
That's the way
It has
you
kind of a
do
weird berry taste to it.
Is this some sort of special brew?
Oh yeah, that guy brewed it. He had a bunch of berries from that island, squished it all together, mixed it up with some alcohol, and there you go.
Miss Grumpy. Oh, I have a thought now. Whatever. Let me know whenever I'm allowed to
I'm
talk.
going
I've
to
got.
kill you.
Well, why don't
kill
we...
you.
Okay, do you know about how rolling percentage works? Roll
rough.
2d10.
No. You roll 1d100.
Or that.
Fuck you, Kenny.
They killed Kenny.
This-
You bastard.
Shut up. This will determine if you wake up or not.
Well, that didn't fucking work at all.
Yeah, it's a golf ball. It doesn't stop. It
Uh,
doesn't. It doesn't.
It looks like a 13.
I can't tell from here, to be honest.
Let me see. Yes, it's 13.
So me no wakey.
No, it's enough. You do sort of wake up. You're like, oh.
Oh, me fucking head.
Oh yeah, that's right. I fell asleep right here.
Oh, right.
What's the green thing up there?
Oh, the fucking green. Let me get some drink in me foot. Where's my bottle of scrumpy? I look up and I just... Here, do I have to roll for perception to look for my bottle?
It touched
Yeah.
my drink!
What dice do I roll
That's
for?
a d20, and then you add your perception.
This?
Yes,
Yes.
it's the Casa heater.
So that's 8.
I fucking
And then
remember
what?
that.
How do I do this?
Add your perception.
So
Your guy's probably standing on it.
but he doesn't have like the
Not-
numbers written down. So you have your proficiency in that, and then you have your wisdom modifier, which is since it's 18, it would be +4
Sorry,
from wisdom, and then since you have you're proficient in
7.
perception, that would be +7. So 8 plus 7 is
15.
15.
Yeah. Oh, there's still a little bit left in it.
I meant like I'm looking, like my bottle's not there, like I'm looking up for a bottle up on
Oh,
Crow's
you don't
Nest.
see a bottle up there.
Oh, that. Where's the fucking me scrumpy?
But you do. But as you're saying that, bottle.
Bottle?
Here you go, mate.
There's something in it.
Not me scrumpy, but it'll fucking go. That's it. So stand up. Then look. I'm taking it you're the green thing, by the way. Just I never actually call it like what your guy. I have a rough idea what he looks like, but not color wise.
So color-wise, he would be like a deep,
Like an olive.
deep,
Green?
yeah,
Emerald?
like a pine green.
Okay, I gotcha.
All
Alright, so you're the green thing then.
yes.
The fuck is that green thing? Oh, I don't remember a green thing on the boat.
Somebody walks past. Oh, you're awake. Yeah, that's a lizard we picked
Morning,
up.
you drunken fuck.
Oh, we picked up a lizard?
Yeah, a couple other people. By the way, morning, you drunken bastard.
Fuck you.
Maybe later.
Is it morning?
So,
It's
I'll hold you to that.
about early mid-afternoon, probably around 1 o'clock.
Let's try somewhere.
I need the fucking food. I'm gonna drink again. I need food or else I'm gonna puke again. That's no fun.
Then when you throw up, pass out, wake up, and then go drinking once again.
Okay, another Irish drink. So,
I'm going to say that since
Actually, make a constitution check.
me? Alright. What one again?
The D20.
Yes.
D20.
If
Okay,
he
then
asks you to make a
constitution.
check or a roll or something like that,
D20 then?
yes,
Alright.
it's basically always a d20. And he rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
Hold on.
Plus your constitution modifier, which is +2.
Plus 2, so 5, so 7. 7? 7.
No, it would be 4.
No, it's +2, so it's 4.
Oh, I don't. Oh, no, not proficiency. Fuck.
Yeah.
You're not
Alright, so
proficient.
4.
As you're thinking, need some food first? Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Oh,
You gotta go over the railing.
Oh, I knew I should have eaten that fucking cake last night. Oh, the fuck was I thinking?
You weren't.
Oh.
You
I think Ved is.
make
so,
a perception check.
I think Ved would be so focused
The
on
whale below is
trying
trying
to
to he's
do-
getting food.
trying to do his job, like watching the horizon, that he might not notice.
That's why I'm asking roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh boy.
There goes all me good scrumpy into the ocean.
Wait, that's
I'm
performance.
gonna dive down there and drink it back
Perception.
up again.
Yeah. That's a 19.
You hear that, look down and see him over the railing just... Oh, sounds like he's awake.
Sadly.
Fed doesn't hear that.
No, you don't.
Men.
Yeah, he kind of vomited.
That tends to happen when you drink like 30 bottles in a row and then pass out after eating
A
cake.
literal gallon.
I hope this boat's
How
got
do
more
you know,
alcohol on it, or else this is gonna be a long boat ride.
And it turns out you drank it all.
There's no more alcohol.
Wait,
sad hand.
I look forward to
Wait.
meeting him later.
No, you can't drink your own piss.
No, not that. No. No, wait.
Gross.
My bottle of scrumpy, I didn't tap into it last night. The one I made on the island. Where the fuck is it? Who the fuck took me scrumpy?
Who touched my gun?
Who the Sasha?
And everybody's ignoring you.
Maybe that fucking wizard up there saw it. The fucker fucker was eyeballing me up drinking. Maybe he thought about me scrumpy.
Ben didn't even bother to ask how he got it.
May I go up to the crow's nest?
You find the ladder and start climbing.
No, you mayn't.
Oi! You wizardry fuck!
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Yeah!
My God, he lives.
Do you by chance know where the bottle of me scrumpy went?
Oh, you mean the one that you made for me?
I didn't
Yeah,
make you shit. I ain't that nice.
Fair enough.
Did you take me scrumpy, you son of a bitch?
You'll have to excuse him. His memory's not the best.
Ignore him, he's an idiot.
The fuck, my memory's not the best. I remember chilling out on an island fucking paradise. And then you two fucks picked me up while I was sitting there enjoying my nap. And then you offered me alcohol. And I'm pretty sure I drank it all. But I had a bottle of scrumpy on me. And I can't find it. So listen here, you son of a bitch. Did you see where it is or not?
No. Where was the last place you saw it?
I had it in my sack.
What does Scrumpy look like?
Whatever fucking thing I make up the day before and whatever bottle I put it in, essentially.
Okay.
Scrumpy is just whatever I make up quickly. It's not quite as good as my homebrew, professional stuff.
It's basically hooch.
Yes, but
It's essentially hooch.
what he's what that is getting at is what would he be looking for if he,
The Scrumpy, I believe I took some.
He's wanting to see if he's incriminated himself by having some.
I think I took some wild berries I found along with some rum I pulled off of the boat I shipwrecked
what did the
on.
bottle look like?
I think it was a square bottle, about mid-size.
His bottle was round.
I said, I don't know though. It's been too long. Too many bottles of rum now.
Well, it's not this one. I can guarantee you that.
Probably not. Do you mind if I have a taste of it though? Anyway.
Make a persuasion check. With disadvantage because you're hungover. So roll it again, take the lower number.
Okay. So I got 17.
Roll it again. Take the lower.
15.
Nice.
All
Okay,
right.
persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yep, you are proficient in that. So add
3,
3
so
and then
18.
and then charisma. So
18.
plus 1.
18, so 19.
Yes.
May I have a swig of that scrumpy?
You can have a small sip.
How much in the bottle for reference? Like
Between these two, there was maybe about 3/4 of the bottle when you first pulled it out. Now there's maybe a little less than half.
all right, are we talking a hand? Are we talking a hand or we're talking a fifth, a pint? What are we talking?
Like a soda. Think like a soda bottle, but
Oh,
but
okay.
round and made of glass.
I take it, I tilt it back, and it all goes down. Ah, that's some good
It was a
scrumpy.
sip. It was just a big sip.
Oh, thank you. I take the bottle and throw it overboard.
Or it's death space bombing the whole time.
Ah, by the way, I never caught the name of you, you lizard boy.
You lizard.
I'm Ved,
Ah,
and this is Horace.
the name's Carlos Bass.
Carlos Bass, as in the fish.
Yes, actually. It's a pleasure to meet you. I extend my hand to shake. Shake, shake. All right. I'm going down to the mess hall. I need some food.
You don't seem the most steady there. I'd be willing to help you down.
Oh, I should be fine. All I gotta do is just grab the railing and slide down this thing.
That's still
That's
still
brave.
not that's still not safe. That's still
I know it's not. I'm saying because my guy is already. He just woke up and he's already starting to hit the tipsy state.
Damn.
bed hums, and moves his orb around
The fuck is that doing?
and touches you.
Why did you touch me there, bud?
You
Show
can
me on
fly now.
Show me
I
on
can
the...
what?
You can fly down there now. Be safe.
Fly! He can fly! He can
Ah!
talk!
Let's go, ladder. The fuck?
Magic.
Either I've had one too many pints,
No.
or else I
He's magic.
You're
You're
good.
flying.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, he's another wizard boy too.
I'm
Oi.
a sorcerer, you cunt!
He's a wizard lizard.
No, from my understanding, the wizard's downstairs.
Yes. Her name would be Alera. She is
Wait, we picked up another crew? Another one?
not a lizard.
My
she's,
god, they just keep reading.
she's an elf. She was with me, and I'm her
I swear they
apprentice.
fuck like rabbits.
I'm her apprentice. And yeah, it's good to meet you. And
Have fun with the hangover.
yeah, they're cooking up goat down there. So
Oh, I wonder how they're cooking it. A good stewed goat's probably the best fucking meal I've had in ages.
beats me.
Alright. Well, nice to meet you there, lizard bud. I float down as best as I can, half drunken, half not knowing what the fuck I'm doing.
Make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, definitely.
With disadvantage, because you're still hungover.
Of course. Well, I'm starting to get tipsy at this point.
8
Fuck.
and 15.
8.
So 8, and then acrobatics is dex.
And yeah, so that's Dex is 20.
5, and acrobatics, you are proficient in that, so plus 3, so
8
you are
plus 8 is-
23. Wait, no, 8, so
8 plus 8 is 16.
yes, 16. So
Surprisingly, you don't fall on your ass.
extremely
But you feel like you will at any second.
Alrighty. I hope that flies lands off. If I go down these stairs and I fly off, it's going to fucking suck.
And he sticks the landing.
I make my.
Meanwhile, Horace whispers to you, I don't know why we're such nice people.
Well,
I make my way down below deck to get some grub.
sometimes
That's where you see Alera doing whatever Alera's doing.
Alera is helping Ricky.
Ricky Bobby?
Ricky the gnome.
I know who. Like, hey Ricky,
Oh, you're finally awake. Took you long enough.
why the salty attitude then, bud?
He holds up a salt shaker. Can you blame me? I'm surrounded by salt.
That was a shit joke and you know it.
I know. I don't care.
I take it this is a new one. Laura, I think, was it?
Greetings. A pleasure.
It's nice to meet you.
Alera.
Fuck. Hey,
What?
bud, by chance, you got any alcohol?
No, you drank it all, you dick.
No.
except from everybody's
There's
personal
water now.
stashes.
You kind of drank our stock.
I don't want to use it, but I may have to if we don't find some here soon.
Ricky turns to you. See, shortly after we picked him up, he started a little drinking game. Just keep giving him shots until he said when. He never said when.
Oldest game in the book. I'm good.
Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't just died from it yet. And as you look at yourself, your skin is a little yellow.
You fell
Ah,
from
Oh
classic
god, the
blunder.
jaundice is setting in.
At this point, I've been drinking since I was a wee lad. My mama drank brandy while she was breastfeeding.
Oh,
Gave me
no.
a face for it at a young age.
I know that's a reference to something.
I know too, but I don't remember what it was.
I want to say Jeff.
Bubba J. Yeah, Bubba J. It was the nectar of the gods.
Well,
Oh.
look, if you're looking for snacks, the goat won't be ready for another couple hours, so help yourself to some fruit.
What kind of fruit do we got over here?
Apples, oranges, there's a tangerine over there.
Got a banana by chance?
There's a banana.
Do we have bananas? Hold on. Yeah, we got one.
Oh, perfect. Let me see that, please. I take and break it in half and eat half of it.
Fucking heathen.
I mean, that's not how you eat banana, but to eat your own.
About that, I sit down. Oh, you got a clean mug there, bud, and also some fresh water.
Boom, we got water.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that was the mug.
Ah,
It's
pity that I don't have
glowing
any
a
water.
We got water.
Ah, I pour some in the mug. Pour about 3/4 full. Sit it down. Okay, take the banana. Use them bare hands. Smash it and like drop it in. And then you got a rod or a spoon, fork, something.
There's a spoon right over there.
Start mixing like hell, like a human blender.
What are you doing? Making banana pudding
All right, now
with an actual banana?
Right now, it's
I
just
reach
water.
into my
Water. Yeah.
magical sack of wonders. Ah,
Oh god, he's got a bag of holding too.
ah, boy. Well, no, not like that. More like this magical satchel on my back of just my shit that I have. Ah, here we go. There we go.
That's where the miracles happen.
Add a few drops of mysterious liquid in. Screw it on. Put it back in the bag.
Alera probably knows what that is.
Mix it up. Hey,
A
Alera.
medicine check?
Essentially instant alcohol.
Or-
Just add water. Tastes like
Medicine.
shit, but alcohol in the go.
Why is medicine a wisdom thing?
I don't know.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Plus
Ask Chris Perkins.
3, 4, 18.
It's like some kind of weird, pure alcoholic substance in that little vial.
Blend it up. It's not scrumpy. Fuck. It's better than piss. But it'll do. And take the
Now
entire...
there are a lot of similarities between alchemy and herbalism.
Brewery.
Oh, it is 6.
Fuck, we got to pack that
We'll
up.
be done here in a minute.
Well,
Maybe
I
not
should
a
know
minute
that-
exactly, but you know
I
what I mean.
practice both at some points. Alchemy less, more brewery. Or I use my alchemy to improve my brewery. I just tilt the entire thing back and chug it all in one clean go. That should keep it going for a few hours at least. Hey, Ricky,
What?
by chance you know how far out we are from the town?
Probably about another day and a half.
Fuck. This is gonna get rough for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. I'm kind of tired of being on water. I need some shore leave.
I don't too mind worried about that. The problem is, I don't think I've got enough of my magical shit to keep me going.
Deal with it.
I don't want to ride that wagon again.
Deal with it.
That shit always sucks.
Is elbow deep in her bag of holding.
Elbow
I was wondering what that face was for. No, that's the thing that
Wait,
should
wait.
not be mentioned.
Question. What size is bag? Just for reference here.
Bag's about yay big.
And your shoulder deep.
Yeah, I'm.
Maybe a little bit smaller than Dan's
Okay.
backpack.
I see what the lizard meant by you being the master and the apprentice. I never understood half of that wizard and shit.
There we go. And pull out this little tincture.
The fuck is that, may I ask?
Let's see here. I also reach in, pull
Also-
out a fucking chemistry set that, by definition, that just by sheer reality should not be able to fit in there.
Oh, you mean one of these?
I presume it's another alchemy set.
Or a brewery set?
Yes.
No, this is a alchemy set. It's basically.
If I have an alchemist, I have alchemist supplies. So like just
I'm looking for
whop. I've set out my own alchemist supplies nearby. You
after
mean
a
like
little
this
bit-
stuff?
After a little bit, because this is a sort of alcohol.
Mhm.
I wouldn't advise it
Oh.
unless you don't value your eyesight.
I can need that to make more better
ethanol.
brew. So I will. I will-
Methanol.
I will
Oh,
trust
that's
your.
bad.
Yes.
I will trust your judgment on this.
However,
The lady sounds like she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, the fellow semi-alchemist. I think I trusted her judgment.
I am an alchemist.
I am a semi-alchemist, so I cannot trust her judgment yet.
I'm going to try and change the methanol into alcohol.
Okay.
So,
There's how the sun thought. I got.
god damn it!
I very much are like.
I rolled it.
If you
I have
allow,
advantage.
Yeah.
If you allow, I may very well try to fucking rape my
Rolls
guy.
a one.
I would
Better.
think of- He takes
Better.
like,
Hold on. Hold on.
It's
Ma-
19 plus intelligence plus proficiency modifier.
That's a lot better.
oh fuck.
With your skill, it only takes a few minutes. What were you saying?
If you'll allow, just for the sake of why the hell not, essentially, I have potion of, we'll just say strength, just for the sake of why not. Not realistically, just hypothetical.
Yeah.
Take that, plus alcoholic potion of strength. I have both brewery and alchemist.
Oh God.
Scared. Alcoholic potions.
I look to Ricky.
Uh,
Question for you two.
Yeah. He just finished cutting off the slab of meat.
I'll be
Yeah.
more like look down. Oh, there goes my thumb.
I start looking around, looking for certain ingredients. There we go. Can I have these right now?
What is it?
You'll see shortly.
I need to know what you're using.
It'd be like a lemon or something like that. I'm making something.
We have enough lemons to spare. Take one.
Cool. And I references. I make a pan-galactic gurgle blaster.
What?
Oh. The alcoholic in me screams with delight and terrified.
Let me see if I can pull up the quote here to describe.
Are we talking a fucking one of the Hitchhiker's Guide?
Yes.
Oh god. I haven't seen it, but I already know the kind of shit it has in it.
I don't know a damn thing about it.
I know a brief bit from what I've been told. I know that there's a drinking game in which you use telekinesis. And
No, that's something else.
I know, but I just know about that. Like, I don't know much about the story myself.
Will-o'-the-wisp.
What about it?
Incorporeal movement. It can escape that jar.
Ah, fuck.
It could.
It could.
Take the juice from
But
one
it
or
stayed
from one
inside
bottle.
long enough for us to put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Take the juice from one bottle of old Jenks spirit. Pour into it one measure
We'll get
of
to
water
that
from the
soon.
seas of Centragenous
No,
Just
5.
not here.
Oh,
Yes.
that Centragenian seawater. Oh, those Centragenian fish.
I'm just trying.
Allow 3 cubes of Arcturian megagin to melt into the mixture. It must be properly iced or the benzene is lost. Allow 4 liters of Felian marsh gas to bubble through it, in memory of all those happy hikers who have died of pleasure in the marshes of Thalia. Over the back of the silver spoon float a measure of qualactin hypermist extract. Redolent of all the heady odors of the dark qualactin zones, subtle, sweet, and mystic. Drop in the tooth of an Algolian sun tiger. Watch it dissolve, spreading the fires of the Algolian suns deep into the heart of the drink. Sprinkle Zamphor, add an olive. And I hand you it. It's in a little martini glass. Drink, but carefully.
May I ask why, carefully?
You'll see shortly.
I can't help but think that whatever she made is probably going to cause you to explode if you drink it too fast.
I know, and the problem is, my religion tells me to drink it quick and drink it hard, but the other part of me says she may have a point, the alchemist in me. Or semi-alchemist, I guess.
You know what? Drink it. Let's see what happens. This will be funny.
I take a good sip. Like, I drink like it's in the martini glass about a fourth of it and I go. So.
That is carefully.
I'm trying to find the quote.
What should I be tasting? Because honestly, I don't know. You're making a reference and I don't want to fuck up.
It tastes grievously of alcohol and a bit citrusy.
It might. Life in the citrus remind me of home. Alcohol
its effects are similar to having your brain smashed out by a slice of lemon wrapped around a large gold brick.
Oh yes, I remember that quote.
I remember now. Swallow before you. If you're going to a spit tank, get to the sink.
We're good now. I swallowed.
That's what she said. Couldn't resist.
I couldn't even. I was going to say said the cheap whore. Anyway, though. Oh, God. Why does my brain feel like it's being played jump rope with? What the fuck?
Like I said, drink, but carefully.
You hear the gnome just laugh.
Oh. I set it down. Records my little...
Con save with disadvantage.
Oh God, do it!
Okay. 11. Fuck.
9.
9?
Sure. Don't forget to add your modifier.
9, and then it was
Plus
con.
it's con modifier, so just +2.
Alright, so 11.
Shit faced.
I think just ching.
You okay? When roleplay becomes real life.
Fuck.
Getting it real into character there. It's method acting. Method acting.
Just a little bit.
Let's see how I got these scars.
So basically, though, set glass down, head, table, wham! On ground.
Oh, well, he's out again. Can you move him up to a corner somewhere? Or at least help me move him up to a corner so
I
that
just
way
kind of...
you won't step on him. That works.
I told him, drink carefully.
I only drink a fourth of it, though.
Okay, let me tell
You
you.
sip it.
Okay, let me tell you right now with Carlos here. When you tell him drink carefully, that means drink the whole bottle in about 30 seconds. When you tell him drink hard, the whole bottle's gone in 2.
My point stands. He wasn't careful with him.
I shift a little.
He's never careful. Need I remind you that he never said when?
Yes, I heard.
I
And
shift,
my point stands.
I shift a little bit in my sleep and knock over a glass.
Triggered!
That's not going to waste.
Proceed to chugging her thing.
Zed!
Make a perception check.
Oh boy.
From hearing that from within the ship, up in the crow's nest.
That's why
I'm
I have to make a
yelling.
perception check.
Okay.
Then!
It's like thaumaturgy.
Yeah, trying to, but not actually.
You could use the wizard cap to do that.
Yeah, but I don't want to expend the charge.
Do you think we will get into combat today?
No, I just don't
No.
want to.
That would be a 23.
You hear Good! Coming from below deck.
Can I tell it's Alera's voice?
It sounds like Alera, just a little slightly muffled.
Sounds like our drunkard friend has met my friend,
Wonderful.
and there is
Wunderbar.
something amiss.
Better go down and check it out.
I set the thing. No,
Oh no.
Mage hand.
Okay?
I hold the drink up in the air just with mage hand, just keeping it there, and I put away my tea set.
Just as Ved comes down the stairs.
Oh, what
Yes.
happens in my friend? You just letting it sit on the table and I'll...
Yeah, I'm just putting myself away.
Ved flies down, spending his third spell slot
Because he has to show off.
because
Because you gotta show off that sweet swag.
yes, he has to show that he is a more apt sorcerer than the resident sorcerer on the boat. Now that's not actually why he's not flexing. He's just he doesn't want to have to spend more time up there than he really has to.
He doesn't like climb up the ladder because the ladder the bitches that go up to when you're scared of heights. I can admit to that one.
Yes,
They're one of the most
precisely.
terrifying things.
Precisely. As someone who is very scared of heights.
Yeah, that I'll tell you quick. If he stares over a ladder any day of the fucking week, the ladder.
You've
yes.
never been on a rappel wall.
Yes.
No,
if I-
no, I have. I can actually attest those are worse than ladders.
Especially when you have to do it twice.
the thing is, if you can cast fly on yourself and you can just gently lower yourself, like do a belly flop, but like gently lower yourself to the ground, it makes it a little more casual in experience than say. At least if that were to be possible, it would make it more
Anyway,
casual.
you finish putting away your stuff just as Ved comes down the stairs.
And the mage hand brings you the drink.
Hey, Alera, you called?
Yes, there you go.
She made it for this idiot and wants you to finish it.
Finish it.
Yes.
Did he drink that?
Yes.
He sees that there's only a quarter of it gone.
He already has it. He already had his own beforehand.
I don't think that's what caused that. I feel like that drink was a bit fucking spiked.
Go ahead, drink it. Drink it, Mr. Lizard. It'll be funny.
Please tell him to be careful about it.
Oh, be careful about it.
He's going to waft it.
It smells of alcohol
Mm-hmm. Well,
and benzene.
Benzene.
Yeah, benzene is it's a carbon molecule, but it's very it's a hydrocarbon. It's a ring of carbon atoms.
What does it do?
It's
effervescent.
yeah.
That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, it's very
Intoxicating?
Bubbly.
no.
Aromatic?
Yeah, it has a low boiling point.
Oh, it's volatile.
Yeah, that's the word.
Okay.
It's an aromatic.
Yes. Okay.
It smells somewhere between alcohol and gas.
Yeah, other than like
Because there's
Gasoline.
there's a lot of
ethanol.
well, yes, but there's also a lot of that is a major component of gas. Like slightly of gas. not-
Ricardo,
Yeah?
you know what they say in the land of the lizard folk?
I've never been.
If you are to drink, you are not to drink as pansies drink the rain.
So you're gonna drink the whole damn thing? He's gonna
Before
drink the
you
whole
even
damn
say
thing?
that, he drinks the
Yeah, you
He drank the whole fucking thing!
the three last quarters of it.
Con save. By the way, DC's 20.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
You heard the lady.
You gotta roll you gotta roll 2 20s to
Yes.
save your ass.
Yes, and the lowest one is 4. That's
You're fucked.
That's a 10.
Good night, everybody.
Smells competition.
You're gonna need another lizard.
He'll be back up in the 2 hours.
Straight up in time
demo
for
man.
dinner.
And because we have people who have to go places, that's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah, we're
90
15 minutes
degrees.
over.
Drink. Here, drink, but carefully.
She didn't tell him to drink it carefully.
I know. I'm letting you know now.
Precisely.
When my guy wakes up, he wants to know the recipe. You done piqued his fucking curiosity.
Ben probably won't even remember drinking it.
What have you done?
John Dix, Joel.
John Dix. Alright, do I keep this?
John
You keep
Dix.
this?
You can keep it. You can give it to me. I keep the mini though. The mini's mine.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
no, that's
prefer-
guaranteed. But I meant like, can you hold on to this thing? 'Cause I am terrible with this
I would-
shit.
yeah.
I will be honest.
Yeah,
To
that's
make
what I
it
do.
easier, if you want, I'll probably go ahead and fill all this stuff in with numbers,
I
so you
would
don't have to do
greatly
the
appreciate
mental
it.
math.
Who wants these? Like, I don't care if you take them. These need gone. These are mine.
My grandparents wouldn't let me take that.
Anyone?
And my car's full.
Might as well leave them here.
Alright.
I'll do something with it.
Alright.
We might be able to have them next time. Don't go on.
They
Maybe
start
stale.
They start becoming a reoccurring thing to the point where you start getting their own character sheet.
And put that back in. Back over there.
They keep returning.
Oh yeah.
Back again, the 4 of us, plus this bag of pretzels. I'm gonna throw these 3 away.
The number